assault under the Criminal Code of Canada. When a group of teachers went to Toronto Police Services and said, we want you to investigate Toronto District School Board for extortion. The Toronto Police Services said, please don't bother us. Please don't bother us. Please don't bother us. Please don't bother us. While we were not investigating. We also are educating the public on their rights. We have questions using with Naco. We have a billboard come up in Vancouver that says that's passport violating rights.
Hi, Mel and everybody. This is Police on Guard speaking. Listen, please. I'll talk to you after.
Instead of having that one, we now have 5 on the Trans-Canada Highway. And guess who's driving around Vancouver and New Brunswick with our message on their trucks? The truckers! Our final initiative, we have not seen the our kids are so hurting through all of this. Dial in. We are working on mental health and education and learning time. Like Canada, please come to our table. Speak to us about Police on Guard and Long and Bears. Thank you, Canada. Keep up the fight.
Alright, keep walking this way, guys.
Good morning, everybody. This is LadyDragon. It is now, I don't know what time it is. 12:03 p.m. It's Monday, January 21st. Sam, it's day 3 of all this. Sam, you want me? Sam will say hello. Okay, that was Police on Guard speaking. And before that, there was security. Sam, hold on a second. Sam! Italiano. So, I want to start with the security, but hold on, I need to get some. Just give me a second. That's not what I want. I want this.
Please, do not be baited. Do not feed into any violence. Let's remember that we are Canadian and that the world is watching us as an example right now. So let's be the example. Let's be the change. Do not see the road.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That we give them the utmost respect.
That's a big truck, yeah, brother.
In an untenable position. This is not an easy task for them either. So let's make sure that we are respectful of them, each other, and let's be that example for everyone to see. God bless everyone. God bless Canada. And let's get our freedom back.
Hell fucking yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
So that's
Shout
the
out to all you
stage.
guys tuning in, watching this shit right now. It's absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, so this gentleman is near the stage. I want to listen to what the stage is. They're talking. The security people are talking. They're saying there is no problem. Everything is good. Is going good over there. You know that the fuckers will come and try to cause trouble, but it's not any of our people. And I told you that will happen. So it's not. Everything is good over there. Okay, so there's nothing to worry. So they're talking.
This is amazing, guys.
So there's nothing to worry about what's going on over there. So far, I've seen that only positive thing coming out this morning. So I'm still waiting for Pat to come live until or Laura or one of these two. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you the footage until Pat comes and gives us an update of exactly what's going on over there. But the word I'm getting from the truckers this morning is that the police are still working with them. So even though we saw this individual yesterday that was not nice with Laura, that's not the case in majority, as proof as just what we saw. Police on guard. Oh, they're talking.
We're here
back.
representing the Northern Ontario of Canada. Our main language is French, but I will be going English.
Okay. Well, I don't want to see the interview. I want to see the guard. It's the stage. So what I've seen with the stage is that people are the police. Hi Sam. The security came, and I said that everybody is respectful. Okay. There's no problem. The police said that the trucker, they're even putting the garbage on the side of the garbage in a box that was full. So the words that I'm getting this morning, I was concerned about the overnight. It's all good. Ok, bonjour tout le monde. Le mot que j'ai à matin, ça a l'air que tout... You know what? C'est correct, Sam. Arrête, Sam. Pas de danger, là. Arrête. Ouais, check, là. Parle avec les écureuils, là. Arrête avec ça. Juste dire que Kada, tout va bien. Good morning, Barbara. Ishai, Roxanne, and everybody. Bonjour à tout le monde. Sam est on guard. Comme tu peux voir. Sam is on guard. Yeah, I want to have a feed of the stage because now the people that are talking are very interesting. So this is what I'm looking for. I hope there's one. Sam is watching everything. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to show you this while we are looking for something that is what I want. Sam is giving instruction to the scroll. Il dit, Tipit, qu'est-ce que je t'ai dit? Viens ici! Il donne des instructions au Tipit. Les Tipits sont là. Il fait bien plus chaud aujourd'hui, il fait moins 14. À l'opposé de moins 30 d'hier. Bon, bien, elle a dit non. Il dit, oui, donnez. Il dit, je te dis, ok? C'est ce qui me fait mourir. C'est comme, je te dis, là. Les mamies Tipit, t'as dit. Allô, Louiselle. Claude. Ça me crie pas. Oh dear. Seriously? I want to hear this if it's true. Oh, you want to hear this?
I will continue to focus on. Because we believe in you.
Oh.
Canadians are compassionate, kind, strong, and resilient.
It's live.
You elected us all to get big things done, and with the return of Parliament, we all have work to do. Later today, I'll be participating in question period, an important part of our democratic system, alongside parliamentarians who, despite threats and intimidation, will continue to serve you,
Ha!
Canadians,
Threat.
and work together
Listen to
to deliver results for people. This afternoon, we'll be introducing legislation to ensure we continue providing as many rapid tests as possible to the provinces and territories. And tonight, I'll be virtually addressing the House of Commons about the situation in Ukraine. I'll be talking about the importance of freedom, democracy, and the rule of law in the face of Russian provocation. In this difficult time, more than ever, we must stay true to our values, to who we are as Canadians. As Canadians, we stand up for what's right, and mostly, we stand up for each other. That's how we've gotten through this so far. That's how we'll continue to get through this. That's how we remain true to who we are. Merci, mes amis.
Thank you, Prime Minister. We'll now start the question period for 20 minutes, starting with the phone today. Opératrice, c'est à vous.
Thank you, merci. Please press star one at this time if you have a question. S'il vous plaît, appuyez sur l'étoile 1 maintenant pour poser une question. The first question is from Mia Rodson, the Canadian Press. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm wondering, a lot of the leaders or organizers of this convoy have asked to meet or at least hear from you about what's happening in their demand. Have you or will you or anyone from your government meet with them or negotiate with them in any way?
My focus is standing with Canadians and getting through this pandemic. The way to get through this pandemic is to continue making the challenging choices and sacrifices as citizens, as individuals, as communities, to keep each other safe, to trust science, to trust facts, to continue being there for each other. That is my focus. That is what I will stay focused on.
Can you explain the reason why you won't participate or meet with them? I mean, you've attended rallies on the Hill in the past, including during a Black Lives Matter protest and others. Is there a reason that you can give as for why you will not discuss or have any negotiations with this particular group?
I have attended protests and rallies in the past when I agreed with the goals, when I supported the people expressing their concerns and their issues. Black Lives Matter is an excellent example of that. But I have also chosen to not go anywhere near protests that have expressed hateful rhetoric, violence towards fellow citizens, and a disrespect not just of science, but of the frontline health workers and, quite frankly, the 90% of truckers who have been doing the right thing to keep Canadians safe, to put food on our tables. Canadians know where I stand. This is a moment for responsible leaders to think carefully about where they stand and who they stand with.
Opératrice, prochaine question.
Thank you. Merci. La prochaine question est de Laurence Martin, Radio-Canada. La parole est à vous.
Oui, bonjour, M. Trudeau. Je me demandais comment est-ce que vous allez faire pour apaiser la grogne là, qui s'est exprimée dans les derniers jours à Ottawa. Je comprends qu'il y a des éléments extrémistes dans le mouvement, mais il y a aussi beaucoup de gens qui ne le sont pas, qui étaient à Ottawa. Qu'est-ce que vous allez faire pour apaiser leur colère?
Tout d'abord, je pense que tout le monde à travers le pays, qu'il soit ici à Ottawa ou non, est frustré. Tout le monde la grogne, tout le monde est tanné de cette pandémie. Tout le monde est épuisé, tout le monde veut que ça en finisse. Tout le monde voudrait bien qu'on puisse dire « OK, c'est fini » puis qu'on retourne à ce qu'on voudrait faire. Mais la vaste majorité des Canadiens savent que ce n'est pas en rouspétant qu'on va finir cette pandémie. C'est en se faisant vacciner. C'est en écoutant les meilleurs conseils de santé publique. Et la meilleure façon qu'on va pouvoir passer à travers, la meilleure façon qu'on va pouvoir continuer d'être là les uns pour les autres, c'est justement en démontrant qu'on comprend l'importance de suivre la science, les faits, les experts en santé, les experts en santé publique. C'est comme ça qu'on va sortir de cette pandémie. Et c'est sur ça que je vais me concentrer.
En suivi, Laurence?
Certains vous accusent d'avoir politisé la question de la vaccination obligatoire, entre autres durant la campagne électorale. Qu'est-ce que vous répondez à ceux qui disent que vous portez une partie de la responsabilité là, pour la grogne qu'on voit s'exprimer à Ottawa depuis quelques jours?
Les Canadiens ont choisi de se faire vacciner à un taux plus élevé que presque n'importe quel autre pays dans le monde. On a vu à chaque étape les Canadiens choisir d'être là les uns pour les autres. En plus d'avoir un taux de vaccination plus élevé que beaucoup de nos pays pairs, on a aussi pu protéger et notre système de santé et nos aînés et voir rebondir notre économie de la bonne façon. Je comprends qu'il y a certaines personnes qui choisissent de rejeter la science, qui choisissent de rejeter l'entraide et le service et les sacrifices que font la vaste majorité des Canadiens, mais c'est leur choix. Mon choix, c'est de continuer d'être là pour les 90% des Canadiens qui, oui, sont tannés, mais qui savent que la façon qu'on va passer à travers, c'est en restant solidaires, en se respectant les uns les autres et en suivant les consignes de santé publique.
Operator, next question.
Thank you. Merci. The next question is from Tom Perry from CBC News. Please go ahead.
Hi, Prime Minister. Thanks for taking our questions. Supporters of this movement will say that it's a small minority of people in this protest who are causing trouble. So is it fair to focus in on the obviously terrible behavior of some and paint all protesters with that brush?
I think, obviously, the right to free expression, the right to assembly, the right to make your displeasure known in a democracy is extraordinarily important and needs to be heeded and respected. But there have been many, many protests over the past years that I've seen, that I've been part of, that I've watched from a distance on Parliament Hill and elsewhere, where people come together angry about a certain thing, wanting something else to change, that don't see the level of hateful rhetoric, of swastikas, of abuse towards their fellow citizens. There is always a right to protest peacefully that I and others will defend fully as part of this democracy. There is not a right to incite violence, to perform acts of violence, or to spew hatred. And I think anyone who is part of this group who is disgusted by what the folks protesting alongside are doing needs to step up and take responsibility, condemn these actions, and look for other ways to express their displeasure.
Following up.
You talk about politicians exploiting people's fears. Who are you talking about, and what impact do you think they're having?
I think all politicians need to think very carefully about who they're supporting, about what messages they're putting out. We have seen over the past many, many months, conservative politicians sharing disinformation about vaccines, encouraging conspiracy theories online. And I think Aaron O'Toole is going to need to reflect very carefully on how he's walking a path that supports these people who do not represent truckers, let alone the vast majority of Canadians.
Operator, next question.
Thank you. Merci. La prochaine question est de Boris Proulx, Le Devoir. La parole est à vous.
Merci. Monsieur le Premier ministre, est-ce que vous excluez faire quelconque concession aux camionneurs qui manifestaient?
Les défis auxquels on est en train de faire face dans nos chaînes d'approvisionnement ne sont pas dus aux politiques de vaccination, mais sont dus à la COVID-19. La meilleure façon de passer à travers ces moments difficiles pour les camionneurs, pour tous les Canadiens, c'est en continuant de respecter les consignes de santé publique, en continuant de se faire vacciner comme presque 90% des camionneurs l'ont fait. C'est sur ça que je vais me concentrer, pas sur ces manifestants qui ne respectent pas les faits, la science, ni, pour plusieurs, nos principes démocratiques.
Merci. En suivi, des manifestants disaient que le Canada était à l'origine de la décision américaine d'imposer la vaccination obligatoire de leur côté. Pouvez-vous nous dire si vous avez fait pression sur l'administration Biden pour qu'il fasse la même chose que le Canada?
Depuis les débuts, on m'a souvent posé des questions.
Mel, quiet tout le monde, OK? J'essaie de comprendre ce qu'il dit. Arrêtez de typer de sortes de niaiseries dans le chat, s'il vous plaît.
Politique ici au Canada, par rapport aux frontières avec les Américains. Il y a eu des choses sur lesquelles on s'est aligné, on s'est très bien travaillé. Il y a eu d'autres choses sur lesquelles on est moins aligné, mais à chaque fois, je démontrais et j'insistais que chaque pays peut et doit faire ses propres décisions par rapport à sa sécurité publique. Mais évidemment, puisque nous suivons la même science et les mêmes genres de conseils d'experts, ça ne doit pas être surprenant que les mêmes principes sont en jeu quand on amène des mesures pour protéger les citoyens.
Operator, next question.
Thank you. Merci. The next question from Sanda McCharles, Toronto Star. Please go ahead.
Yes, Prime Minister, you said that Aaron O'Toole has to think carefully, but he did meet with some truckers on Friday. Do you think that was an inappropriate gesture of support to truckers, or specifically about anyone else in terms of his caucus, and can you speak to McInerney's participation?
As part of our job as politicians, every single day, we make decisions about who to meet with, who to respond to, how to respond to them, who to engage with, how not just our engagements, but our example impacts on public discourse. If we choose to put up with and tacitly support conspiracy theorists and folks peddling disinformation, that's a reflection on what we choose to do as politicians and who we are as leaders. Obviously, I'm going to trust in Canadians' understanding of the kind of responsible leadership that is needed right now. And I'm sure Canadians are watching what all politicians are doing right now and remembering who is choosing to stand up for what and for whom, and what choices they are making as leaders. I think through this pandemic, Canadians have seen and have a right to expect responsible leadership. And unfortunately, that's not what we've always seen from the likes of Aaron O'Toole or even more, Maxime Bernier.
Following up.
Given the behavior you outlined today, what do you want to see the security forces on Parliament Hill and in downtown Ottawa do about the situation?
Well, first of all, I'd like to make sure that people are safe, first and foremost, that small businesses, restaurants in Ottawa can get back to work, that citizens can go to their jobs, that parliamentarians can continue to do the important work of serving Canadians, of upholding our democracy. Yes, there is a right to protest. There is a right to make your voices heard loudly and clearly. There is not a right to shut down our democracy or our democratic processes. There is not a right to abuse, intimidate, and harass your fellow citizens who are trying to go about their business, trying to live their lives, and not necessarily in agreement with what you are doing.
Opératrice, prochaine question.
Thank you. Merci. La prochaine question, Raphaël Pirot, Agence QMI. La parole est à vous.
Oui, bonjour, Monsieur Trudeau. Je voulais savoir, donc, le ministre des Transports avait dit récemment comme quoi il voulait aller de l'avant avec, peut-être, il n'avait pas dit clairement, mais peut-être aller de l'avant avec l'obligation vaccinale pour les camionneurs entre les frontières. Est-ce que c'est quelque chose que votre gouvernement, pense encore?
On est, comme vous savez, très clair sur le besoin du plus grand nombre possible de gens de se faire vacciner. On a amené des mandats de vaccination pour la fonction publique fédérale. On a amené des mandats de vaccination pour ceux qui veulent voyager à bord d'un avion, d'un train. Nous allons continuer d'encourager les gens de se faire vacciner. Pour l'instant, les mandats pour les camionneurs s'appliquent à la frontière canado-américaine.
Et donc, mais je voulais savoir, est-ce que c'est quelque chose qui est encore sur la table? Et si c'est encore sur la table, pensez-vous que ça risque de jeter de l'huile sur le feu?
Je ne veux pas aller trop loin dans des hypothétiques. On est en train de regarder, d'amener des mesures concrètes qui vont continuer de protéger les Canadiens. Et quand on pense que les camionneurs sont à presque 90% déjà vaccinés, on sait que même sans avoir des mandats supplémentaires, des mandats domestiques, les gens sont en train de faire la bonne chose. Mais comme vous savez, depuis 2 ans, on a vu énormément de mesures et de choses qu'on a dû faire auxquelles on n'aurait pas pu s'imaginer il y a 3-4 ans. On va continuer de suivre la science. On va continuer de faire tout ce qui est nécessaire pour garder les gens en santé, en sécurité. On va se concentrer sur les mesures qu'on est en train de faire maintenant et pas amener des théories hypothétiques sur des prochaines étapes qui pourraient être nécessaires ou peut-être pas.
Operator, next question.
Thank you. Merci. Next question, Marika Walsh, The Globe and Mail. Please go ahead.
Hi, Prime Minister. Thanks for taking our call today. I just want to follow up on, sorry, I'm trying to mute my phone. I'm just trying to follow up on some of your responses about the protesters. I understand the concerns around many of the actions for many of the protesters, but I'm wondering if you, as the Prime Minister, need to engage with the fears and the concerns that others in the crowd raised about the vaccine. There seems to be a real concern for many of them about the safety of that vaccine, and I'm wondering if you are avoiding addressing that by only focusing on the much more hateful and nefarious elements of the protest this weekend.
Marika, anyone who thinks that I haven't been talking about how safe vaccines are hasn't been listening to everything I've been saying over the past 2 years. Vaccines are safe and effective. The way we get through, this public health crisis, get back to the things we love, is by trusting science, by trusting the facts, by being there for each other, by stepping up for each other. We have been hearing people hesitant about getting vaccinated for well over a year now. And we have been reaching out to them, community by community, individual by individual, at the highest level, but also in interpersonal contacts, to reassure people that vaccines are safe and effective, and that they are the way to get through this pandemic. So, yes, the concerns expressed by a few people gathered in Ottawa right now are not new, not surprising, are heard, but are a continuation of what we've unfortunately seen in disinformation and misinformation online, conspiracy theorists about microchips, about God knows what else that go with the tinfoil hats. We have been clear every step of the way that the work our frontline health workers, the work our scientists and researchers are doing, the people at Health Canada, the people working on these vaccines all around the world, is the work that will get us through this, get us back to the things we love.
Operator, last question.
Thank you. Merci. Donc, la dernière question, Michel Sabat, la presse canadienne, la parole est à vous.
Oui, bonjour, M. Trudeau. Avez-vous retenu un quelconque message de ces 3 journées de manifestations historiques sur la colline du Parlement et envisagez-vous d'une quelconque façon ajuster votre politique?
Je pense que ce qu'on a vu, c'est que oui, il y a des gens qui hésitent encore à se faire vacciner, mais en même temps, dans la réaction des Canadiens d'un bout à l'autre, pas seulement aux expressions de haine et d'intolérance qu'on a vues parmi ces manifestants, mais aussi dans le message de liberté et de choix. Les Canadiens sont en train de dire, moi, ma liberté, c'est la liberté de retourner à des choses que je voulais faire avant, et la façon d'assumer cette liberté, c'est de se faire vacciner. Moi, mon choix, c'est d'être là les uns pour les autres, parce que c'est comme ça qu'on a créé ce pays. C'est en étant là les uns pour les autres qu'on définit ce que c'est d'être Canadien. Alors, en même temps qu'une petite minorité marginalisée est en train de rouspéter, de manifester, la vaste majorité des Canadiens sont en train de dire, ben voyons donc, c'est en continuant d'être là les uns pour les autres qu'on va passer à travers. On est tous d'accord. On veut en finir avec cette pandémie. Mais la grande majorité des Canadiens savent très bien que la façon qu'on va en finir, c'est pas en manifestant contre la pandémie, c'est en se faisant vacciner.
Following up.
Les abords du Parlement, M. Trudeau, les abords du Parlement sont-ils sécuritaires et les policiers devraient-ils évacuer le secteur?
J'ai énormément confiance dans nos services de sécurité publique qui font un travail remarquable dans des situations extrêmement difficiles. Je veux remercier la police d'Ottawa, la GRC, le service de protection parlementaire et tous ceux qui ont travaillé avec acharnement cette fin de semaine pour s'assurer de minimiser les dégâts et l'harcèlement et l'intimidation des citoyens qu'on a vu à Ottawa. C'est pas fini, mais ils vont continuer de faire leur job et je sais que les Canadiens à travers le pays peuvent avoir confiance dans ceux qui choisissent de servir le bien du public.
Operator, would it be possible to put Marika Walsh on the line? She didn't get her follow-up.
Perfect. Thank you. And we don't have Marika Walsh in the queue anymore. I'm sorry.
Thank you. This is what ends today's press conference.
Merci tout le monde.
Anybody wants to bet against my 2 months? OK, je sais que bienvenue à tout le monde. Je sais qu'il y a bien des nouveaux. I welcome everybody. I know there's a lot of new people. First of all, when it's press conference, quiet in the chat, please. Première des choses, quand il y a des conférences de presse, on est quiet dans le chat. Deuxième des choses, il est mort, lui, là. C'est juste un body double. Puis il a fait un excellent travail aujourd'hui de dire le maximum qu'il pouvait faire pour faire sauter la coche à tout le monde. Fait qu'il a fait un excellent travail. Parce que c'est sa job de réveiller le monde. OK? Fait qu'il faut que tout le monde soit clair comme l'eau de roche dans ce qui se passe. So, this guy is dead. And the body double did an excellent job today to say the maximum to freak out everybody. So see, it's going to be like this until people unite. He says there was a damage, violence, and everything. There was not one thing damaged that I've seen. And I've been live streaming like 12 hours every fucking day. You see? You need to listen to what they're saying. It's not enough. They want people to unite more. That's the message. So it's going to take gonna take 2 months, I think, my friends, unfortunately. Ah, vous avez vu que le message est très clair. Unifié encore plus. C'est pas assez unifié. Fait qu'on continue avec les body double qui vont dire le maximum pour tout faire sauter la coche à tout le monde. Il a dit qu'il avait vu il a dit oh, félicitations aux policiers de travailler dans les moments difficiles avec la violence puis le massacre qu'il y a eu à Ottawa. Je live stream 12 heures depuis tout ça a commencé puis il n'y a pas eu un dommage que j'ai vu. Au contraire, la police a dit ce matin qu'il n'y avait aucun problème. Voyez-vous comment qu'il ment. He's a fucking liar. Do you see? But he's not a fucking liar. He's doing his job. But his job is to lie to the public. You understand? Fait que sa job, c'est de mentir au public. Puis le monde qui sont là, ils vont voir, it doesn't compute. Il n'y a pas eu de violence. Fait que on est là pour un long bout de temps. En tout cas, il n'y a rien qui va se réaliser cette semaine. Ça, je vous garantis. Ça veut dire que vous avez bien mieux prendre votre mal à patience, tout le monde. It's gonna be a long haul. And a long fucking week again. C'est une longue semaine, puis une longue mois, puis une longue affaire jusqu'à temps que le monde s'unifie encore plus. Là, la semaine prochaine, ça va être l'Europe qui va s'unifier. Fait que vous voyez comment ça s'en va dans l'optique, l'unification, là, mais c'est très slow. On se promène à pas d'escargot, là, hein, comme je vous dis, là. Là, on est rendu, on était un bébé escargot, là, on était à la maman escargot. We're going at the speed of the escargot. We were at the baby escargot, now we're at the mother escargot. We're still escargot speed. So, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going on. Ah oui, je sais, hein. Faites attention, là, le chat. Faites attention avec le chat, là, OK? C'est ça qu'il veut, là. Il veut que le monde répète ses niaiseries, là, puis que ça l'empêche la situation, là. Moi, j'ai habitué avec les conneries des fuckers, là. Ça m'impressionne pas tout. C'est ça que je pensais. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez qu'il va dire? Ah, c'est super cool, on s'en va. On va dire comme la vérité des choses. Regarde, ça va en prendre bien plus que 3 jours à Ottawa pour faire changer les choses. Je lui ai dit, Melbourne, ça a pris 5 jours. Puis Melbourne, c'était juste pour Victoria, la province de Victoria, c'est pas pour toute l'Australie. Ah ouais, mais je l'avais dit. Ouais, mais on type pas ces affaires-là, Pamela, là, OK? Type rien dans de ces mots-là dans le chat. Mais je sais exactement ce qu'il veut. Il va y avoir une guerre civile, puis on va voir qu'est-ce qui va arriver. Nous autres, on documente, puis on est des témoins de qu'est-ce qui se passe. They want the maximum trouble. That's why our job is to document and be witness to all these fuckery of the fuckers. That's it. If you think things are going to change this week, think again. Okay, now I'm going to find you something to watch while I'm going to go eat. Well, I cannot wait to see what Pat's going to say about that. He's going to have a cow. Maybe 2 cows. So sick of all this. Can I have my spaceship and leave now? I think I deserve it. Je suis assez carré de ça. J'ai hâte d'avoir mon spaceship. Je vais avoir mon spaceship et décoller ici. Bon. Sam, là, arrête là, tu m'énerves le matin là. Savoir si quelqu'un... Est-ce encore quelqu'un sur le stage là? J'espère que le monde, il s'aperçoive que c'est pas une histoire de quelques jours. Hein? Parce que ce qui va arriver, c'est que... Bon, le stage. Oh, pardon, c'est ça que je veux voir. Le stage.
100%, man. Vince Storm's my buddy, guys. I know Vince Storm personally. I want you guys to know that.
Okay, I want see the stage. I don't know, listen to what it said.
He thanks you,
The police, I'm going to tell you what the police says.
We work for the U.S. Thank you to our U.S. friends. And thank you all over the world for remembering Sean Hartman today. This is his birthday. He died as a result of the vaccine. I'm going to introduce a man who's dedicated his entire life to evidence-based research on medicine. This man is a man of integrity. This man is a man of courage, calling, and conviction. This man is known internationally. This man done evidence-based research on medicine. This man is a man of integrity. This man is a man of courage, calling, and conviction. This man is known internationally. This man, Dr. Paul Alexander. He worked for the Trump White House.
All right, good morning, guys, or afternoon, good evening.
Okay, people. Okay, we're gonna listen to Pat. Pat just spoke. I want to know what Pat has to say. Bon, attendez une seconde, là. Que j'arrange toutes mes flûtes, là. Ah, c'est rock'n'roll aujourd'hui. Bon, fait qu'au moins, là, on sait que ça va être une longue histoire. Au moins, on sait où est-ce qu'on s'en va avec nos flûtes, là. Pace yourself this week. It's gonna be a long week. Ça m'arrête de crier, là. Ça m'est énervé avec ça aussi, là. J'ai perdu mon affaire, là. C'est une misère, là. Pourquoi t'as pas d'image? Parce que je suis en train de préparer Pat. Fait que t'auras pas d'image. Oui, on n'a pas d'image. Attendez, là, arrêtez, là. Attendez une seconde, là. Les nerfs. Bon, bon. Sam, arrête. Bon. On va écouter Pat. Après, on va aller voir ce qu'ils disent sur le stage. J'ai hâte de voir ce que Pat a à dire. Bon, écoutez ce que Pat a à dire. There we go. Sam, attendez une seconde, là, je reviens. Okay, here we go.
Evening, whatever you're at, whatever's going on. Just letting you guys know a little update, what's happening. Everything's going on. Oh, hang on. George got a heavy foot. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. All right, hang on. Freedom. Okay, so what a day. Holy hell. So this fella over here, that guy, and myself, and Selena, and Cody, and Lilu or whatever, Lolo or whatever. Last night till 6:30 in the morning, we were moving trucks in. We shuttled trucks. What's that? You got a ticket? Oh.
I paid for a day's rate and you didn't get 58 hours later.
Oh no.
That's all right. Go ahead and play it.
That's all right. Freedom. Okay, get your mom all packed up, ready to go. We're gonna get you guys over to the house. Thanks, and get Annie all packed up, ready to go. Okay, so we moved trucks in. What did you think we moved last night? 60?
60 to 80.
60 to 80 trucks we moved in the middle of the night last night. We got these guys. I know you guys are messaging me. Things are going wicked, okay? We've got 2 command centers running. We've got people organizing. We're just establishing comms between one end of the truckers right now to the other truckers. We're delegating people right now to look after certain sections, okay? So to those guys that are out there that are thinking, you know, oh, you guys aren't worried about us, or you know, you're leaving us out there, we're getting to you. Promise, hold that line. Hold on, we're moving you guys in spurts, okay? We're moving you guys in little chunks. We just about got the Sir John A. Macdonald cleared, so we've almost got those guys all in here. We're gonna get everybody moved in as we go, in between shifts, I guess, is what we're doing. We've established comms between trucks and food and fuel. Food, fuel, and showers are going to be established. Now, truckers, those that are out there, you have showers at the Holiday Inn at 402 Queen Street. Okay? We have 402 Queen Street. I have 4 rooms here that are established for those truckers that need showers. There's a restaurant here. I've opened a tab, or I'm going to go in and open a tab so you guys can get fed. But you need to bring your ID with you so that I can make sure that food is being delegated to truckers and truckers only. What an amazing freaking day. It's awesome. It's been fun, hectic. We're trying to get in and out, but it's all running smooth like a well-oiled machine. The rumor about the guy who ran a barricade, shut up. He never ran no barricade. Shut that up right now. He was trying to get out to go and get something to get his wife and him to a hotel, and the police overreacted. And all they did was the police blocked him on one end and blocked him on the other, and he said, what the hell's going on? Okay? So those that are saying, oh, this guy blew a barricade, shut your mouths. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're not even here. Okay? We are here. No police and riot gear anywhere. None of that shit. Stop the goddamn bloody rumors. I hate it. 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 We're working. We just came from the war room. Command center. We're not calling it a war room. We came from the command center. Just got our orders of what we got to do. Right now, George and I have a small window to get our crew out of the rooms so that these guys in the trucks that are on the road right in front of me, you can see them. They're all right up, all the way down, as far as the eye can see. Okay? So I've established a little bit of a base camp for them here. So they've got, or we have established a base camp for these guys in this small section. That being said, the guys that are left on the Sir John A. Macdonald, we will get to you and move you. Those guys that are out at the farm, that are sitting there, we're coming. We're coming to get you. We just need to get situated where we're at. Now, truck drivers, if you're listening and you're on and you're watching, this is the plan. Unity, love, light, and peace. In the unity section, this is what you're going to do. Every half hour for 10 minutes, you're blowing horns. Every 30 minutes, you're blowing your horns for 10. Every 30 minutes, horns for 10. So, what time is it now? You got 2 minutes, truckers. 2 minutes. Horns blow for 10 minutes. Then you're done. Then at the top of the hour, the horns blow 10 minutes. We want 10 minutes of horns every half hour. Okay? Let's show these guys that we are unified and that we're doing this. That being said, what else did I miss? Mechanics. Mechanics are sitting at the Ark Hotel. If you need a mechanic, they're sitting at the Ark. Get yourselves into the mechanics if you need some work done, or get a message into the mechanics. What we have right now is we've got groups of people that are being delegated certain street sections, and then you're going to delegate. We got guys with fuel that are going around. He's just getting his alternator. One guy is getting his alternator fixed right now. He's getting the alternator fixed. Once his alternator's changed, he's got another 1,000 liters of fuel that he's going to come by and top everybody up. He has permission to move in and out of everybody. Okay, so fuel is coming. That being said, George and I have to move and get things going. Remember, key to this, every half hour for 10 minutes. Horns, half hour, 10 minutes. That's it. What else you got to say?
Let's get our stuff done.
We got to get our shit done. We got to get situated where we're going now. And truckers, you'll have 2 rooms. I have 4 right now. There'll be 2 rooms delegated just for you guys. Okay? That being said, I got to jump off. We got to get unpacked. We got to get all our shit packed up and get out of here. So I'm going to make sure that there are 2 rooms delegated for you guys. All right? Love you guys. What a freedom! This is awesome. This is awesome. Things are going so wicked. Everybody's getting along great. Look at these guys. We're just loving this life right now. Hey, guys, we're loving it. This is so much fun. We have all of Ottawa gridlocked right now. Hey, guys. Okay.
Fire it up, baby.
Here they
Let's go.
There go the horns. Okay, I got to go before it gets really loud. But this
Love
is
you
so much
guys.
fun. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Cheers.
Okay, so obviously Pat was talking while there was the press conference. I'm sure somebody will relay everything that was said to him. A second. Sam is very worked up with everything. Okay, so obviously, hello Matthew, hello Sandra. Everything that was said in a press conference, obviously was not listening to it because he was preparing for his live. Sam, qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Arrête de ça. Qu'est-ce que je dis? Fait que c'est clair que Pat a pas vu la presse conférence parce qu'il était live en même temps. Fait que Pat a dit qu'il s'occupe de tous les drivers. Il y a 2 chambres d'hôtel seulement pour les drivers. Pour prendre un bain ou une douche comme ils veulent, là, puis s'occuper d'eux autres mêmes, de leur toilette et tout. Puis il a fait diviser des sections pour que le monde s'occupe de différentes sections s'il y a besoin de quelque chose. Il a même dit qu'il y avait des mécaniques à un autre hôtel ou un hôtel quelconque, là, j'ai pas compris le nom d'hôtel. Mais oui, Pat s'occupe du monde, là, ok? Ce qu'il dit à la télévision, il s'en calisse parce que là, ce qui est important, c'est s'occuper du monde. Fait qu'il s'occupe du monde. Fait que c'est ça. Fait que ils vont revenir tantôt, il a dit. So Pat said he was taking care of the people. And has 2 hotel room for the truckers. And they have mechanics on call. Hello, Sam. And hello, Carol. And he has divided things in section. And overnight, he moved 50, how do you say? Bunch of trucks, 60 to 80 trucks. La nuit, ils ont travaillé toute la nuit. Ils ont bougé entre 60 et 80 trucks. Fait que, c'est ça que j'ai dit, là. Il y a bien plus de monde que le monde pensait qu'il y allait. Fait que ça fait beaucoup de monde à... Ok, Sam, on comprend tout ça, là. Arrête, là. Ça fait beaucoup de monde à gérer. Fait que là, lui, il s'occupe du monde Arrête, Sam! Arrête, là. Viens ici, là. Attends là, puis arrête. Fait que c'est ça. Bonjour Arlette. Fait que c'est ça. Fait que là, c'est ça que je te dis là. Ça va être une longue histoire là. Soyez réalistes dans l'histoire là. Avec ce qu'on a vu à la conférence de presse du body double ou du clone de Trudeau, il a empiré la situation, ce que dit là. Vous voyez? N'oubliez pas que la semaine prochaine, Paris puis Bruxelles vont avoir les choses. Ça va être long l'affaire là. Quand je vous dis 2 mois là, puis c'est ça. Vous le voyez, vous l'avez vu aujourd'hui là. Fait que restez patient là. Puis ça va être une longue histoire. Bon, fait que c'est ça. Ça c'est pour Pat. Bon. Fait que ça c'est fini. Pat va revenir plus tard. Bon, on va aller voir Laura. Bon, vous allez écouter Laura pendant que moi je vois... Oui, il y a des problèmes là. Je vais aller finir de dîner, puis je vous reviens, on va continuer à regarder les choses. Oh, elle a-tu perdu son live? Oh, Laura, il a pas... Oh, il a perdu. Elle a perdu son live. À côté du stage, là, le monde a tellement de misère à live streamer, là. C'est comme il fait tout pour pas que le monde écoute le stage. Pauvre Laura. Non, on revenez. Arrête donc, Sam, là. Parce que des fois que... je pense que ça jamais là. Pareil, Sam, là. Je vais regarder ce que j'ai ici, là.
Canadian heroes, and I think I speak for most Canadians when I say your sacrifice and bravery for standing up for our freedoms has shaken up a sleeping nation and a power-hungry government.
I'm gonna go eat and I'm coming back.
Thank you so much. You have unified a nation and filled us with hope for our future. Okay, for those that don't know who I am, my name is Brian Dennison. I was 24 years on with the Calgary Police Service. I was hired by them because I have sound judgment, apparently.
He's on one of the islands, but I can't tell you exactly.
But of course, it came down to my choice not to take the vaccine or go along with any of their other mandates that they had for me. I was a constable, an officer coach, an acting sergeant, and a hate crimes coordinator. I've worked with many honorable men and women within the Calgary Police Service, and I have several friends still there. On November 6th, I was suspended because I would not comply with them. Shortly after that, I released a video which I had made while sitting in my police car. And that video was meant for policemen to stand up for what they believe in and in their oath. It was a call to action for other policemen. And it was very hard to do because they ended up charging me with insubordination and discreditable conduct.
Ooh.
And during that time, I was still speaking up, and they served me with a cease and desist order because they didn't want me to speak anymore. So it came down to a choice of mine. Do I resign after 24 years so I can continue to speak up? Though I'm not a police officer anymore, but I served for 24 years, and I decided that enough was enough, and I was going to stand up and keep speaking. It's sad to say that the Calgary Police Service that I joined 24 years ago is not the same one that I just resigned from. Today, the leadership of that organization is hell-bent on demonizing, segregating, and threatening the suspension of its police officers if they do not participate in a faulty testing program and vaccine program.
Everyone, the audio is good enough. You guys can hear what's going on. Let me know in the chat.
Other street cops that have received the vaccine, and they were slumped over the table in the lunchroom afterwards. What does that say?
Thank you, guys.
If any of you have experienced this treatment from law enforcement, I'm sorry. Please know, as a former police officer, I am for free speech. I am for peaceful protests. I am for people running their own businesses and staying open. I'm also for free of choice. You can pick what you want to do with your life and the vaccines that you take. Our Constitution protects all our rights and freedoms and choices. However, it seems to me that the federal and provincial governments do not understand or respect our Charter of Rights and Freedoms written into the Constitution of Canada that applies to all Canadians. Always remember, the Constitution is the supreme law of Canada. In saying that, it is extremely concerning that our Prime Minister continues to stoke the fire of hate and division with his reckless and dangerous comments towards Canadians. I cannot help but ask myself, are these words of a responsible, ethical leader?
No!
Are these words spoken by a leader
people.
with integrity and care for its citizens?
The answer is no, people.
My fingers are freezing. So please, vaccinated and unvaccinated, please do not allow his words to change the hearts for fellow Canadians. We are one family. A few weeks ago, I accepted an invitation to sit on the board of Taking Back Your Freedoms, which you've heard about already. And today I stand here to represent that. It is an honor that statesman Brian Peckford is our chairman of the board, the last living First Minister that helped negotiate and sign the Constitution of Canada and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. If anyone understands the Charter, it's this man. Another thing that people can keep doing is keep coming to rallies. The more people we have here, the better it is, the bigger statement that we can make to them. The last thing I want to say is, parents, I implore you, do not allow the government or the public schools to hijack your God-given right to medical choices for your children. Be brave. and consistent. Do not allow and be courageous for the efforts that you are taking to protect your children. Now, I usually do this at the end of my talks. I'm not going to be talking to you. I'm going to be talking to all the policemen. I just want to speak to all Canadian law enforcement, both constable and executive leadership of each of them. Remember your oath. It is not good enough to say I'm just following orders. Historically, following orders never led to anything good. It didn't go well in the 1930s and the 1940s, and it's not going to go well now. So for every law enforcement, I want you to remember these words. They're your core values. Respect, honesty, compassion, courage, fairness, ethics, accountability, and integrity. If you are a police officer, ask yourself, do you act by these values, or are they just words on a page?
Keep the camera on. Hold on a second.
Thank you so much,
You can just,
Brian.
we're in between speakers. You can say hi to the world. You don't mind being on the
No, absolutely not.
What brought you here, sir?
Thank you, Brian.
Freedom of choice, freedom of speech in this country. We can't live without it. We can't have a free society without free speech. Thank you
It's
very much,
really
sir.
important
Take care.
to have people like Brian on our side. More often, these days when we speak out, we're met with heavy intimidation and ridicule to back us into a corner. But it's important to continue to speak out. And up next we have the president of Stand Up Canada, which is an organization that helps arm all of us with the tools and the legal knowledge to stand up for our rights and to face that unlawful intimidation and to stand up to that ridicule and
This is what
serve
CTV
people with
is saying the
certain
protest looks
documents
like.
that she will certainly speak about. And I'd like
That
to
is not
welcome
what the protest
Paula
looks like.
Tucci from Stand Up Canada.
Nuts. That's not what the protest looks like, people. This is what the protest looks like.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Paula Tucci. I'm one of the founders of Stand Up Canada. We're a non-profit federal organization. We're volunteer run. We're here for you. This is our logo. This is exactly what we represent. This is the Canadian spirit. We are people helping people. And that's what Canadians are all about. I wanted to say, never before in the existence of us as a people, as a collective, have we ever needed to know our rights before in history. I want to tell you some of the things that Stand Up Canada has done for you, so we could have helped you with that. The first thing that we did was we would expose that all of those provincial and territorial declarations of emergency were fraudulent. They were all fraudulent. They didn't meet any of the criteria to meet to call a declaration of emergency. And every single measure that has come out from those declarations of emergency are unwarranted because they're all illegal.
I would have said illegitimate, not illegal. My own personal opinion.
I get a little riled up. We have been helping Canadians know from the very beginning what their rights are. And in fact, when we started protesting here on the corner over there, there was only 12 of us. And boy, are we ever happy to see all of you beautiful Canadians here today. We've let Canadians know how the COVID measures are violating their rights, violating their constitutional rights and their provincial rights. Including, we've let Canadians know your right to refuse mandatory vaccination. we've advised the businesses that they are at major risk, baby, for liability for enforcing all of these illegal measures on their employees and on their patrons.
We discussed this with Robert Barnes. Government and pharma might have immunity, but not necessarily businesses that force their employees to get vaccinated.
You're denied service because you can't wear a mask? Well, we have a legal challenge for that. It's our no mask, no entry, illegal business policy. It's for all Ontarians. We have helped unite over 3,000 beautiful healthcare workers under the United Healthcare Workers of Ontario. Stand up for their rights of medical privacy and choice. We wrote to all of the police in Ontario, including the 2 attorney generals, twice, and we asked them for the legitimate arrest of Doug Ford, our premier, for criminal code violation, section 122, breach of public trust of a public officer. But after today, I think we're going to have to change our name from Stand Up Canada to Canada Stood Up! Right. Listen, all of the legal rights that we've been talking about, we fail to avoid because most people cannot afford a lawyer. That's where we come in. The legal rights that we're talking about, the truth of it is that all of our rights, the legal rights are supposed to protect our God-given rights. Canada was founded on the supremacy of God, and we have God-given rights to work, to breathe, to associate, to love, to celebrate life and death with whomever we want, whenever we want. Freedom is our birthright. The government does not give us our freedoms, therefore they cannot take them away. I want to say this Freedom Convoy has unleashed the biggest outpouring in love from Canadians all over our beautiful country. We have been under attack for almost 2 years. We're not from any outside force or threat, but from our very own domestic government and media who continue to censor the truth.
Yep.
This freedom movement has been so much more about the illegal mandates. It has captured the pain and suffering of all of us that nearly brought us to our knees. We bent, but we never broke. This freedom movement has just made Canadian history. And there were only 2 other times in Canada where Canadians were united for a single cause. The first was in 1980 when the young 18-year-old Terry Fox lost his life running across Canada for cancer awareness. God bless Terry.
Guys, please don't spam. I can't control it right now, but don't spam, please.
The second was in 2010 with the running of the Olympic torch for the Winter Games in Vancouver, BC. And that slogan was, "Do you believe?" And now, 2022, we're making history again. In the bitter cold of our Canadian winter, we are uniting and we are fighting for our freedoms. There is something 100% magical that happens when there's a physical quest that spans across our great land. It ignites our hearts, and that's what this Freedom Convoy did. Thank you so much. The Freedom Convoy, by far, was the most personal and emotional for all of us. It gave Canadians hope for the first time in almost 2 years that these unlawful and cruel government policies that destroyed our businesses, our personal lives, and our country were coming to an end. But they were not coming to an end from our governments. They were coming to an end from the people. I think that's why our hearts are so overfilled with joy, because we have saved ourselves. And now, our unsung and our unknown heroes until now, our courageous and beautiful Canadian truckers have been the ones to do this, and we are so eternally grateful.
We got almost 8,000.
The government may have tried to de-arm us back in May 2020 with the illegal gun mandate. Do you remember that? They tried to withdraw 9,500 guns to de-arm us. But you know what? They didn't take our trucks! That's called checkmate. Woo! I just want to close by saying we need to keep our feet on the accelerator. We need to not stop until all of these government mandates have been removed. We need to make sure that our truckers get back to delivering the food and supply chain of Canada so we can get our lives back. But we must be peaceful about this and unrelenting in our mandates and in our demands. So now, take off your masks. Open up your businesses without the mandates. Keep riding this high vibration of love and unity. God bless our truckers. God bless you all. God bless Canada. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paula. Up next, we're going to hear from a civilian and an activist, Justin.
Hello, all you beautiful, freedom-loving people. First and foremost, I want to thank Bethan and the organizers here at this convoy to graciously let me have a few moments. Next, I'm going to say the most important thing I've ever said in my life. Mandatory or forced or coerced medical intervention, which includes vaccination, violates every article of the Nuremberg Code and is considered a war crime under international law.
Hold on, sir. How you doing?
It wasn't okay when they did medical experiments on the Jews during World War II, and it's not okay to do medical experiments on our children now. My name is Justin Long, and I once had the honor of chasing Justin Trudeau out of the Labor Day Parade in Hamilton, September 9, 2019. All I had to do was question him on why so many of his close personal friends are convicted pedophiles. It was one of the proudest moments of my life until this weekend. I've also been out front, outside Doug Ford's house multiple times, calling him out for his crimes. I don't pick sides, I don't hold my punches, and I call it how I see it. I know that all politicians, no matter what side of the political spectrum they are on, are corrupt liars who do not care about us one bit. They have all sold us out. I know what one determined person with a voice and a megaphone can accomplish. Imagine what 500,000 truckers can accomplish when we stand united. We are the true North, strong and free, and you truckers have shown the world what that looks like. And you broke the Guinness World Record for longest truck convoy in human history in the process of doing so. This is what unity looks like, folks. I look around and I see people of all colors, all religions. I see vaccinated and unvaccinated people, Canadian patriots and American patriots, all standing together in solidarity for freedom. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. Trust me when I say this. Trust me when I say this, that the world is watching. You are truly inspiring. No, you are true heroes. And for the rest of the time, you will be remembered as such. And don't let anyone tell you any different. This day will be one for the history books, and I am honored to be a part of it. Witnessing firsthand the 10,000s of supporters across almost every overpass for hours on end in horrible weather conditions, waving their flags and cheering us on. The over $8 million that has been donated to our cause. The food and lodging that has been offered to you by caring people, most of which who have suffered greatly themselves for the past while, and still they are jumping at the chance to show their support.
Small fringe minority!
Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Hearing the thousands of kids calling through the public CB channels to show their love and support for the truckers. See, the American truckers that are standing with us today, thank you also. And if you ever decide to pull this convoy over to your president next, you know that we are your Canadian brothers and sisters, and we would be honored to return the favor. Truck Trudeau and let's go Brandon. All these things have brought tears to my eyes on more than one occasion in the last few days. During the last 2 years, I can honestly say I was becoming depressed and jaded due to knowing that our civil liberties were being trampled and watching as it seemed nobody was doing anything about it. I've never been more proud to say that my grandfather and my mother are truckers themselves. I've never been more proud of Canada today. Words cannot express the gratitude I hold in my heart for what you are doing for everybody, and what you are doing for our children. This is the line drawn in the sand, and we need to hold that line. Truckers, hold that line for the sake of our children's freedoms. Hold that line. Hold the line! Truckers, we will forever be grateful. Trudeau has stated that we are a fringe minority who do not share Canadian values and should not be tolerated. Well, Trudeau, to you I say this. It is you who is the fringe minority who does not share Canadian values and should not be tolerated as a Prime Minister, not one moment longer. Thank you, everybody, for your time. I have an extended version of the speech. I will say later, once all these events are wrapped up, I'll be at the center where the flame is. Once these events are done, I have an extended version if you want to hear it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Justin. Up next, we have another activist here from our crowd, and he goes by the name of The Joker.
Hey, where's the dog? I couldn't bring the dog.
Hello, beautiful people here in Ottawa, all of Canada, and the expanding world. I gotta keep this short and sweet. I don't have a lot of time to speak. But if you guys heard about the individual who got his name on the ballot in the past elections here in Canada as the Joker, well, that's me. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I want to tell all of you how much this movement really means to me. So in my early 20s, when my eyes started to open to the corruption in the world in its entirety, I knew that something had to be done. And when I came to the realization that no one individual could beat the system by playing by the system's rules, I knew that I had to do something drastic to affect any positive change and bring about a better quality of life for everybody in this beautiful world. So I came up with the idea. Around the same time I started pursuing my dream, racing motorcycles. I saw a lot of other cool people with nicknames around me. Nicknames like the Shaker, the Reaper, things of the sort, as we lay there passionately, flirting with the edge, risking our lives, if you will. And so I thought, what better opportunity to take on a persona that not only fits my character, but will allow me to help affect this positive change in the world. And the reason why the Joker felt like the perfect persona to me to play a supervillain was because, by large today, politicians, they're parading around as these good guys. And they're making false promises to all of you. So really, they're bad guys. They're bad guys parading around as good guys. And I thought, how could I affect any change by being the same as them? So I thought, I'm going to parade around as the bad guy. I'm going to be the Joker, and this is going to affect enough, it's going to captivate the attention of the world to see that I'm really a good guy. And the way I was going to show them that I truly cared was I planned to travel from the East Coast to the West Coast, Terry Fox style. I was going to do it on a bicycle, and I was going to stop in all the major cities along the way, and I was going to preach to all of you beautiful people the truth, the message, and I was going to try and bring you back in unity in the name of God. And so, what this movement truly means to me is these truckers have made my dream come true, and so have all of you. And so I want to give you the utmost thanks from the bottom of my heart. Where's Doug Ford? And I just want to end with a chant that I've made for all of us. It's pretty simple. So you're going to start, you're going to say freedom, and then you're going to say now. So what do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! Thank you all. I love you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd just like to announce that we found somebody's driver's license once again. Her name is Robin Hope, an Alberta driver's license. That's Robin Hope. Robin, we have your license by the side of the stage. Up next, we have another fantastic medical expert, Byram Brittle, who is a viral immunologist, here to shed some light.
Hello, everybody. I'm really glad to be here today. I wasn't actually sure if I wanted to bring the Canadian
There we
flag
go, je suis en live.
jersey, because I waffle between being embarrassed to be a Canadian, but I'll tell you, among this crowd right now, I'm finally proud for the first time in 2 years to be Canadian. So I just want you to know who I am. So I'm Byram Bridle. I'm an associate professor of viral immunology at the University of Guelph. I'm the vaccinologist that Justin Trudeau calls an anti-vaxxer. And I'm a scientist who Justin Trudeau says doesn't know how to follow the science. But I've been following the science. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about it. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to equip you with some of the knowledge that you need to be confident that what you're doing here today is right and just, and the science is completely on your side. So before I do that, I just want to acknowledge my wife is here with me today, which I really appreciate. She's been the rock solid foundation for our family. This affects all of us, and we all know how much it affects our families. It's actually her birthday today, and but she wanted to be here to support you. And then I also want to introduce somebody special, very special to us. I have one older son who's at home. He's thrilled to have the house to himself for a few days. But we have another son, and this is him here, and he's going to let you know what his name is. Yeah, so this is Johnny Bridle. And I want you to know that our son Johnny, he's got a superpower, and he's going to tell you what his superpower is. All right, so if you can hear that, he has Down syndrome. And the reason why I bring this up is we had an interesting thing occur. 2 days ago, we went and spoke near Toronto. And on our way, we stopped by Tim Hortons. And the reason why we stopped by Tim Hortons is because they were selling what are called Choose to Include donuts. And these donuts were to promote inclusion. And they were to represent and honor and show respect towards people who have different abilities and special needs. And so I got those donuts to celebrate with my son.
Okay, I'm back. Hello Tony. Cora, je suis tout le temps live, Cora. C'est pas une question à poser, je suis tout le temps live. Pat a parlé ce matin. Il organise les truckers. Là, on regarde ce qui se dit sur le stage. OK? Ça va être de même pendant bien longtemps. Fait que faites-vous l'histoire. On a fait la conférence de presse de Trudeau tantôt. Mais, pas Trudeau, mais le body double, le clone de Trudeau, parce que Trudeau, il est déjà tout mort. Ils sont déjà tout morts. Mais les White Hats pensent que c'est pas encore unifié. Fait que ça va être long, l'affaire. Fait que là, on documente, puis on regarde tout ça. So, I'm back. Pat spoke before. He's organizing the truckers. He asked the truckers to earn every half an hour for 10 minutes. And he's preparing the truckers. And we watched the Trudeau, Trudeau is dead, but the clone or the body double speak, and he obviously his instruction was to say the maximum mean things to the people, so people can unite some more. So it's gonna be a long story. So now we're watching the stage, and different people come. We have to be careful what we broadcast because we're live. And we need to be very careful. The more they say, the more has been said, the more it's educating people. What I like about this stage is there's people that don't have anybody, they don't know anybody, and I'm certain there's some people in the audience that are people that are in the audience that are there. They have nobody to speak with, and they're just watching and listening this. I can guarantee you all of this is waking up people, or at the very least educating some people on different subjects. I've seen a lot of police people this morning, police on guard. They have said that they're working with Rocco Galati to sue the living daylights out of everybody that's in Thank you, Sandra, for your kind words. La police en garde était là ce matin. La police était là. C'est qu'elle était avec nous autres. On va continuer d'écouter, je reviens là.
So I just want to reiterate that. Our triple vaxxed Prime Minister.
I don't know how well anyone's going to hear, but who are you?
My name's Adam.
I've lived in Ottawa my entire life, and it's been absolutely unreal to see, all right, fringe minority people
trying to tell you,
and then seeing this
he
massive
released that
crowd.
information
I was
and he
here
ended his
Saturday night, I was
message
here all
saying,
Sunday, just got off work to come here and
now wants you to believe
to you, of course.
that the booster is going to keep you from dying. If you don't, you're going to die. That is scientific garbage, and again, I'm going to tell you why in a moment. But don't listen to him. You can't forget the fact that he told you about the one-dose summer and how incredibly protective one dose was. And then 2 doses was incredibly protective, and he told you that it stopped transmission and that it prevented disease. Now he's left with saying maybe it'll blunt the disease a wee little bit. How much longer are we going to keep following this crazy narrative? Okay, so now I want to get a little bit into the science. So again, our Prime Minister Trudeau has told the scientists and the physicians across the country that we don't know how to follow the science. Well, when the AstraZeneca vaccine program was announced, I had 2 senior immunology colleagues that joined me in writing an open letter to Canada, directed at Health Canada, saying, please do not use the AstraZeneca vaccine. There are 10 European countries who are investigating the possibility of serious blood clots. And they did it anyways, and I was told that I was providing disinformation.
Okay, we have to be careful with what they're saying. I really don't like when there's people like this on stage. Okay, Laura lost her feed. I don't know what happened with her. She just disappeared. I know Pat is... I know Bear... okay, this is what I wanted to know. They were supposed to go shopping today. Now they have changed. They removed that. I think that they have changed their plan. Okay, can we just move on with somebody else now, please? Because this is not YouTube friendly. So that's very good for people that don't know. On reste on topic, Liz. Parle des truckers. On reste on topic, s'il vous plaît, Liz. Maintenant, j'attends juste qu'il arrête de parler des vaccins, là. C'est dangereux. j'ai... Ouais, j'ai pas le bon table. Les horaires sont topic, s'il vous plaît. Sam, et tu vois, mamie? Fait que Laura, I don't know. I don't know what happened with Laura. She disappeared. Laura, elle a disappear. Elle était là, à côté du stage, puis elle a disappear. Mais à côté du stage... Attendez une seconde. Sam, voyons, regardez, Sam, c'est quoi le stage? Sam, arrête, là. Puis tu vois, mamie? T'es où, là? Chut. Arrête. So, the way that I understand this is they're gonna be there and they're gonna stay there and they're gonna have a stage every day with different people that will try to educate people that are there. La façon que je comprends ça, c'est qu'ils vont être là tous les jours avec le stage pour éduquer le monde. Ça va être long et plate. Parce qu'on sait déjà tout ça, nous autres. Fait que ça, c'est juste l'après-midi qu'ils sont là. Je pense qu'ils commencent à 11h le matin. I have to check. It's
This is the population sizes. And so they tell you this is going to help prevent hospital.
Bon, ça m'arrête, là. Une seconde. Ça, c'est pas moi, mais ça. Fait que c'est ça. Là, ils peuvent arrêter de parler des vaccins, là.
Doesn't tell you that they're there with COVID-19. No, almost 50%.
Okay. Well, let me find something else in between. Non, il dit qu'est-ce qu'on sait déjà, mais je peux pas faire jouer ça sur YouTube. Ça, c'est pour éduquer le monde qui savent pas la vérité des choses. On la sait déjà, nous autres, la vérité des choses. On n'a pas besoin d'écouter ça. Sur YouTube, on ne peut pas écouter n'importe quoi. On peut pas dire ce qu'il dit sur YouTube. Faut que tu comprennes que YouTube mettait oui, c'est pas pareil. Je fasse attention sur YouTube pour que je ferme mon YouTube. Viens voir, mamie. Oui, mais c'est important pour le monde qui sont là, qui savent pas qu'est-ce qui se passe. On sait qu'est-ce qui se passe, nous autres. On n'a pas besoin d'écouter ça. Moi, j'écoute pas ça pour le... La police, c'est intéressant alors, mais ça, c'est pas intéressant. C'est dangereux d'écouter ça. Fait que... Oublie ça. Donc, on espère qu'on va avoir... Je regarde, j'ai d'autres filles, là. Jusqu'à temps que lui, il change de personne. Là. Quelle heure qu'il est là? Tu vois, moi... On va voir si Laura est revenue. Non. Oh, elle est revenue, je pense. C'est que Laura's
It's also going to be progressively less dangerous. Because again, it kills the host, it's going to go extinct. And this is where we're at. The Omicron variant is that virus.
Okay, Laura is back. We're still the same people on stage. That's the problem. At least it's warmer today for the people over there. It's warmer, that's good. Alright, laisse-les faire, restez. C'est mon qui est dans le corridor qui ne réveillerait pas de réveiller ça. Bon, tu finis.
A few of us here, and we're in the Parliament building for a press conference. The press conference was to express concerns about, for the first time in Canada, there was massive censorship of physicians and scientists. And it was the most censored press.
Pat a demandé au trucker de sonner l'alarme à toutes les... sonner la horde à toutes les demi-heures. Pendant 10 minutes. Pat asked the trucker to honk the horn every half hour for 10 minutes. I heard this morning that they're not allowed in the morning before 8 o'clock in the morning to do that though. We'll see. Oh, we're gonna have another speaker now. Poor kid on the stage doesn't know what to do. Come on, move on. Okay, it seems that they have changed the plan of today. They are not going to go shopping. That's what they said yesterday, and now they change. Oh, I want to watch something. I want to look at something. I want to look at the map. Let me show you the map. Okay. Oh, look at that. This bridge is closed until February 6th. Well, well, well. That is actually news. It's actually a breaking news. Hold on, I want to check something. They do a press release. If they did, I'll have it. I'll have it. So, they expect them to be... No, they did not issue a press release. Look at that. February 6th, when is that? Until we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Until this Sunday. So this bridge is gonna be closed until this Sunday. Sam. So that is news. I've been checking multiple times per day, and they change the time constantly. But now it's the first time that they say until this Sunday. J'ai checké ça plusieurs fois aujourd'hui, puis hier, ben, toute la fin de semaine. Ils disent que ça va être fermé jusqu'au 6 février, qui est dimanche qui s'en vient. Là, je vais regarder les autres routes, là. Ce qu'ils disent. Il dit pas de date. Je sais pas pourquoi. Allô, Caro. Là, tu vois, c'est tout fermé, ça. Après, on va fermer ça ici. Il n'y aura pas de date ici. Close until late March. This one. I think this construction. I don't think that's to do with what we're doing. Okay, this one until February 1st. February 1st is tomorrow. So this one's going to be closed until tomorrow. Do you see the massive red and orange?
Given what I said before, I never worry about whether.
I think this guy's finished. Certainly hope so. Ah, fini.
All right, they're going to do a photo, but we want to get the crowd to tell Trudeau, who did just a despicable press conference, meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us, Trudeau. Meet with us. Meet with us, Trudeau. Meet with us. Meet with us, Trudeau. Meet with us. Yeah. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Oh, you guys are amazing. All right, here we go, Dagny.
Can I ask you to do one thing?
Thank you very much. I just want to say that I am so proud and so honored to be here on stage with so many qualified experts here to share their knowledge, their unfiltered truth with us. And I am so proud to be here in such a diverse and unified crowd. Thank you, Canada! Now, our next speaker surely doesn't need an introduction. She is a professor of ethics who is no longer, unfortunately, welcome to teach in our institutions of higher learning due to these vax policies. We've got Dr. All right, I'm sorry. So we're going to hold off and save the best for later. And right now we've got another fantastic speaker who is making their way up to the stage. And
Chat, let me know how the audio
Arnold
is now.
Pearson, who's taking the time out of a very, very tight and busy schedule to hop on stage with us real quick and share his story. Thank you, Arnold.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hello, Canada! My name is Arnold Pearson. I'm a member of Parliament from up in northern Alberta. Who's from Alberta? I met this morning with a bunch of folks who drove from Alberta all the way here to Ottawa, and I was welcoming them here. And I just wanted to remind them, and I want to remind all of you, a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian! I want to thank the truck rally for bringing us all together. I see the images from across Canada, the folks lined up in -30 on the side roads to welcome you across Canada, and I want to thank the truckers for bringing us all together. I don't have much more to say. I just want to say let's all work together, and together we'll end these mandates. Get our freedom back. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so up next we have the amazing Dr. Julie Panesi. Thank you.
When I say a long while, I suppose I mean
The right to life, liberty, security of the person, the right to equality before the law and the protection of the law, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly and association, freedom of the press. Yeah.
In 1957, John Diefenbaker said these basic freedoms, which became part of our Bill of Rights 3 years later, must become entrenched in law so they cannot be threatened by the state. Today, these freedoms are not just threatened, they've been taken from us. And they're in danger of being lost forever. In a single year, liberal democracy in Canada has been obliterated by the son of the man who embedded these fundamental freedoms into our Constitution. We have for 2 years endured a pandemic of coercion and compliance. We have ground our healthcare system, our political institutions, and our economy to a halt in order to prevent the spread of a virus for which we have all along had safe, effective treatments. Instead, we've been first fed a doomed to fail vaccinate the world escape plan that never should have been approved in the first place. For 2 years, you, our governments, fueled by the media, have demeaned us, mocked us, canceled and ignored us. We have tried to engage in discussions about the medical, legal, and ethical aspects of the pandemic response, and you just called us names. You have taken our jobs, drained our savings accounts, tried our friendships, and broken our families. demolished our children's hope for the future. You have stripped doctors of their licenses, police of their badges, and teachers of their classroom privileges. You have called us fringe, uneducated, scientifically illiterate, and morally bankrupt. You have said you have no sympathy for the unvaccinated, that they don't deserve medical care, that they don't deserve a voice in society or a place in democracy. You have nurtured the seeds of distrust and fanned the flames of hatred between us. But perhaps worst of all, we have allowed you to do it. We have allowed you to break our trust in each other and our confidence in our ability to think for ourselves. And now you hide and run when the truth is on your doorstep. How did we get here? Big Pharma? Probably. Sell out mainstream media? Absolutely. Abuses of power by tech giants and career politicians? Almost certainly. But our true moral failure is that we did this to ourselves. We allowed it, and some of us embraced it. We forgot that for a while, freedom needs to be lived every day, and that some days we need to fight for it. We forgot that, as Premier Brian Peckford said, even in the best of times, we are only a heartbeat away from tyranny. But we are waking up, and we won't be so easily seduced or coerced again. To our governments, the cracks are showing. The dam is breaking. The facts are not on your side. You can't keep this up any longer. The pandemic is over. Enough is enough. You are our servants. We are not your subjects. You have tried to mold us into hateful, terrified, demoralized people. But you underestimated the challenge. We aren't so easily broken. Our strength comes from the bonds of family and friendship, of history, of our home and native land. You didn't realize the strength of our doctors and nurses on the front line in Alberta. Our RCMP and provincial police officers. The ferocity of a mother fighting for her child. And my goodness, the truckers who rolled courage into Ottawa are 18 wheels times tens of thousands of trucks. To the families of those who have lost children, your tears will be a stain on our country forever. But you can rest now. You have done enough. You have lost enough. It's time for us, your fellow citizens, to take up this battle for you. To the truckers who drove across Canada to stand up for all of us, to fight for all of our freedoms. You are electrifying this moment in history. And you are awakening a passion and a love for this country we thought we had lost forever.
Thank you so much.
Driving from all corners of this country, from Prince Rupert to Charlottetown, on icy roads, past waving flags, under crowded overpasses, you are taking all the brokenness, all the hate, all the division, and are giving those who lost their livelihoods a reason to hope again. You are giving the families who lost their loved ones a reason to believe in justice again. You have made our Constitution sing again. You are...
Audio, lost audio.
Generator going? Yeah. Hey buddy, hand me that speaker right here on the top of the wire.
Can you hear me? Hi. Okay. Hi, everybody. I just had a woman come up to the stage and tell me that her two sons are dead because of these vaccines and that her grandchildren don't have a father anymore. That's why we're all here today. You are reminding us, the truckers, that in Canada, freedom can never be taken away. You are reminding us that we will never allow our government to terrorize us, segregate us, and break us again. That we just need to stand up and take back what belonged to us all along. The last 2 years will be remembered by our children as the most catastrophic moral failure of our generation. But I believe they will also be remembered as the time that woke a sleeping giant. And that giant is truth. Yeah! We got a mic back! Thank you, boys! Thank you! And the thing about truth is it's buoyant. It's lighter than the lies and deception, and it always rises to the top.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, good to see you. You're here. To everyone here today, I know what it is.
Thank you. I've been following you.
Thank
Your show's
you.
amazing, by the way.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're on the show now.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Yes. Changed a lot around. What's your step?
Thank you, yes. Oh my.
I got it. Go ahead. We'll get it. All right, sister.
We stand together. All of our quiet voices together.
Wendy.
They can't say we didn't offer the invitation, right? Yeah. 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 That's what I want people to know, because really have to bring their message in. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So amazing. There was a guy, DeSantis wants to run for mayor of Toronto. Right?
Hey, Laura.
Hi.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good, good. Yeah, it is live.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing?
Come over here, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a little bit out of the noise. We were able to talk to a couple people. I do not want to. I'm so sorry.
No.
That's for you.
I'm taking 21 seconds of your time.
Yes, I love it.
So I studied the manager of legislative assembly for 12 years. That's Professor Frank Elbow. He's the expert on the Parliament building worldwide. That's the book. It's one of 5 books published on the manager of legislative assembly. It's encoding 4,000 years of magic. So I've studied this for 25 years. The point of this flag is that it's not what everybody thinks. They're telling you in 1967 that it's a communist stance. Trudeau Sr. took over the year after. You got to check it out. Those are the websites that I was involved in. That had 4 million unique views. Those are all closed. You'll see, if you type my name in, you'll see a track record. But I'm very open to being interviewed. I just want to give you that heads up about the Canadian flag because you see that no one sees this.
Right, no, definitely not.
And if you check the story about in Manitoba about the mass, you wake everybody up, as you know. You exactly keep doing what you're doing.
Get him in the light?
Sorry? Yeah. Why not? Not a bad idea.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
DeSantis.
How are you?
Not like the DeSantis in the States.
Well,
but
we're gonna
similar because he's a good guy.
Well, I think we're going to do something very similar, and
right.
our
I
movement.
want everyone to meet you, sort of.
Okay.
So give me your full name and.
Yann, tu sais de rester on topic, hein? T'es habitué, là? Reste on topic, s'il vous plaît. Je suis occupée, là. Profitez pas du fait que je suis pas ici pour écrire des niaiseries dans le chat, s'il vous plaît.
To make sure that they stay open and, you know, you get elected. You got to fight for the people first. You know, that's what it is, and that's what I stand for. So
You're really, you would like to become mayor of Toronto. Is that? Do I have that right?
So that's what we're politically. It's interesting how they do this. You can't really come out and say, "I'm running" until that day. But I'll give you a hint. It's time that I step up, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not happy with our present mayor, John Tory. I don't know where he is, to be quite frank, but. You know, you need a voice. That voice is very powerful, and it could trickle all across this country and open up. We've seen what happened for the last 2 years, the shutdowns and how people deal with mental health. And you have a guy advocating vaccinations, which, look, we're not anti-vaccination. We're not anti-vax. We look at data, we look at facts and what's really happening. Nobody talks about these adverse reactions. They're done a disservice to the people, to humanity. And they're going to pay the ultimate price one day because if people like me get elected, we're actually going to do something about it, and it's about accountability. So that's where I stand, and that's what I'm prepared to do. I got a voice, and I'm going to use it.
You obviously have seen the harms that this has caused to the local businessman. Many people losing their restaurants, many people not ever being able to get back what they've lost.
You know, so I'm an entrepreneur. I understand what it takes. It's very difficult. People saving their monies to put together to invest in businesses, and with a snap of a finger, government says, hey, you need to shut down, there's a pandemic. You know, look, if there really was a pandemic like they're suggesting or pushing, people be dropping left, right, and center. We have to understand.
Okay. Careful. What they're saying.
It doesn't justify shutting down businesses. There are more people that are dealing with mental health and actually committing suicide because their businesses are shut. So we kind of need to take a look at what's happening here. This shows you, and it's not just Canada, right here in Ottawa. This shows you all across the world, people are coming out. And the people, I blame two entities. I blame the mainstream media. I call them fake news, and Donald Trump was right. They are fake news. They lie. It's what they do, and they did it right here. You know, they made it look like we attacked this Terror Fox statue, which was absolutely false.
They've got flowers there. The organizers ensure that they put flowers there to get back the narrative.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so fake.
So the mainstream media has done a disservice, and it's people like you, Laura, that go out and do real journalism.
if people like me get elected, let me tell you, we remember and we need to fund and help support real journalism. That's number one. Number two are the politicians. Those two entities both have done a disservice. These politicians, these self-serving politicians, you're going to pay the ultimate price. It's going to be very difficult for you to walk anywhere across these cities, this country, because the people remember, the people know. We trust that we elect the right people, and it shows. We have some brave ones that come out and talk, and we have a lot of people, I don't know, they're stuck in their basement or something, and they're scared to speak. So I'm not a politician, I'm an average Joe. Funny enough, my middle name is Danny Giuseppe DeSantis. So I'm an average Joe, and we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna do a lot of good stuff. I think there's gonna be a transformation on the politicians all across the board, and there's gotta be more accountability, Laura. So.
Well, I am rooting for you, and
Thank
now
you.
that I've met you and I see your heart, anyone who is down here supporting this amazing movement with the truckers, like, thank God they showed up.
Yes.
They have the power.
This is what it took, guys. This is what it took. And that's why I said, you know what, come for a day, 2 days, 3 days, and I'm staying here.
Right.
And we're gonna stay here because the truckers now came out. The nurses are out. All the professionals are, construction guys are. Look at this, Laura. There are people with gas containers. And this is what it takes. You see what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is what we fight for freedom. This is what it takes to fight for freedom, yeah? To fill it up, so.
They're getting gas to the truckers?
Yeah, they're getting gas to the truckers. Hey, guys. So, you know what's amazing? It's, I'm telling you, it's proud to be Canadian, that's for sure. It's amazing. And I met Laura. Well, I didn't meet Laura. I saw her a year ago, and I was supposed to I gotta go say hi to her. And now I run into her here. I've been watching her. She's amazing. I know you're from Vancouver, right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I left at 7 a.m. on the convoy last Sunday.
Maybe your viewers maybe want you to run politically. I don't know.
I've done a little dabbling in that, and I really support Maxime Bernier.
Yeah, I like Maxime.
Yes, he's been, it's been slow for the people to accept him. There's been a lot of false information, but the guy's standing just like you are.
Let me tell you something. Like I said, there's going to be a transformation in politics. People know the truth. They know, and it's unfortunate. We take a look at, we trust the media that they would do honest journalism, and they've actually managed to get into people's heads, indoctrinated with these lies. And I don't know, is it MK Ultra stuff? I don't even know what's going on, but they actually believe it, and they feel that
I like this guy.
Narrative, they feel that it's dishonest. So, we're fighting. This unites us. It shows that there's a change going to happen, and we'll do a lot of good things. Here's our officer. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
It's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We got some good cops. And by the way, we support the men and women in blue. I know that some, they also believe and take the Kool-Aid. It's okay. At some point, it'll all come out, and you made a mistake. So, but we love you, and we'll do a lot of good things.
Let some people taking their picture.
Laura, everyone knows Laura.
This is going to be the next mayor of Toronto.
Well, we're going to give it a shot, guys. We're going to give it a shot.
Good for you.
Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? Mississauga? We're from Mississauga. I don't know, Bonnie Crombie. I don't know, Bonnie. But anyways, really appreciate it. But
thank you.
We're gonna fight.
Thank you.
Do a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Follow yourself all the
All right, thank you. Well, I think we laid the groundwork.
We've
had these same doctors on our shows time and time again. Dr. Harkinson, Dr. Paul Alexander. They're out here telling the truth. It's all going out on social media. They can't keep fighting us, Can't. Yeah. And now everyone's so sick. We tune into CBC for a laugh.
Yes.
Seriously. It's a joke.
Actually, I went out today. Well, let me see what the next conspiracy, because that's what they are. The mainstream media is the real conspiracy. They make these conspiracy, but the people know. I mean, we know. It's funny. A year ago, my mom would resist me, and I don't know what happened. I didn't really go too much. I was like, she'll figure it out. And today, she's about a year ago, she's like, you know what? Everything you're saying is real. It's true. Thank God. And that's how it happens. People are on the fence and they're starting to jump on our side. what they're not going to, when the people start coming out the way they're going to come, that's when you're going to see the real change. So, you know, that's what it is.
Freedom is contagious. Freedom is when you fan the flames of freedom and liberty, it ignites, and the fire that goes, an idea which time has come cannot be stopped. Sorry, Trudeau, this cannot be stopped. We have caught on to your tricks because he's a trickster. And you have to be very smart. I tell people, it is dangerous not to be informed.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, it is. It is. So it's our job. It's every single one of our jobs.
Did you guys just see that? These cops, they just went by, like just smiling and waving.
Great.
Smiling and waving at us. They literally saw the camera and they started just waving at the camera.
I don't trust cops either, I'll tell you why.
Right,
I sang my song Freedom at a rally, and 2 weeks later there was a stake outside my house. I opened up the door and I got a $850 fine.
Oh no.
Some of them, you know,
But
they're...
not these guys. Holy smokes. Did you guys see that? That was amazing.
No, I didn't see. I want to see.
We're friendly, they're friendly. We know that there are some troublemakers that are not part of this that are going to try to disturb.
Yes.
And they try to do this with the Fox, Terry Fox. We're going to catch up.
Yeah.
And, you know, listen, we're going to do the right thing.
Man.
Here's the thing.
My heart is so warm.
Yes.
You know, like...
The thing is, what I talk to many police officers, number one, the extreme left does not support you. They want to defund you. They want to keep you out of the game. We got your backs. We got your backs. You know what? Don't let the powers that be throw you to us and try to get us against you, because we don't want to be against you.
Use them to become, you know...
So anyway, I'm going to take off. This is my name. My song is on the Freedom Convoy. It's called...
You put that right in my pocket? Okay, I'm so sorry.
My song is called Freedom Extended Version.
Yeah?
I have two versions, one when I was each one with. I did get fined for singing it.
See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so
God
much.
bless you. Thank you, DeSantis.
Whatever,
DeSantis,
thank you, guys. Guys, hold on, look at this. We're giving Laura a hat, because I know at some point she's going to wear it. She's going to get the DeSantis in the North hat. She's going to wear it one day and post it.
I'm going to put it on. I love it.
What does it
Take
say?
the purse.
Wait a second.
I'll see you later. Support this one.
Yeah, support DeSantis.
See you later, okay?
All right.
So here's my statement to you.
Yeah?
If I'm only for myself, who am I? If I'm only about myself, hang on, how does this go? Let me get this right. If I'm only for myself, who will be? If I'm only for myself, who am I?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm about freedom. I've been in the freedom movement for 20 years.
Yeah.
This is not my first rodeo. I've been at the G20. I'm not a paid protester like that.
Yeah.
I believe in my freedoms because I got grandkids. I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I do my part to stand up for this country.
Yeah.
Check out my song for me.
Yeah?
I put a lot of money into it. If you like it, share it on your platforms because it helps me. Right? That's all I have.
All right.
Take care. We
All
appreciate you. We appreciate you a
Freedom,
lot.
brothers.
Take care.
Okay, so this guy was running, but I want to show you the cops that wave at Laura.
You've been meaning to catch up. Steve!
I want to show you the cops that was waving at and smiling at Laura. Allez une seconde. Ça m'attend une minute là, s'il vous plaît. Sam, qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Arrête là. On va me montrer quelque chose. Look. Check. So, Laura is talking to DeSantis. And the cops come. And look. These are Toronto police. Look. They're looking at Laura. And they said thumbs up. And they start waving at Laura. See, they're waving at Laura. Isn't that cool? As much as the other one, yes, it was a bastard. This one are nice. Nice cops. Oui, des gentils types de police. Oui. Tu viens voir ça, Sam? Did you see, people? Est-ce que vous voyez, là, la police de Toronto souriait puis disait bonjour à Laura. Voyez-vous? C'est beau à voir. Vous voyez? picture qui connaît Laura. Did you see people? That's nice sight. 2 thumbs up him. Well, well, well. Very nice to see. Very, very, very nice to see. Let's go back to Laura. Oh, it spit. Oh, it spits on her. Whoa, it spit, spit, spit.
Overpass. There was hundreds of people on every overpass.
It was absolutely. I will never look at an overpass the same way again. I know. And the love of the Canadians. I'm not tearjerker, right? It really was. It just brought. I've had tears over the past couple of years, and even sad tears, but these were tears of joy. Yeah. And let's return to Canadians. Yes. Yes.
We literally saw. From in that whole trip, hundreds of thousands of Canadians on overpasses, on every off-ramp, every on-ramp. We couldn't see the beginning of the convoy we were in, and we couldn't see the end of it.
It made strong truckers cry.
That guy as my body cam. That's exactly the same body cam that I've got. Smart man too.
Thank you so much for everything that you do. We want to tell everyone what's happening. The truth. Tell the truth.
Cindy was on your program the other day.
Yes.
She's personal friends of ours. Like, we're in each other's homes all the time.
Oh, that's so great. Thank you. Thank you. So much love down here. So much kindness. How are you? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Terry Fox Memorial. We love you, Terry. Freedom Convoy. That's the reality. CTV and CBC, stop the nonsense. That's the reality.
Stay on topic. Menu.
And that's what we got.
Everyone be encouraged to be. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys go because I have an interview this afternoon with a doctor, and so I'm gonna sign off. I'll just give I'm good. Would you be able to hold this and just point it that way? Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I'm happy having you out. I'll try to get that on in a little bit. You know, we were awakened this morning with the shofar. It was the truckers that were honking their horns early this morning. It was a beautiful sound. A sound that is probably terrorizing the other side because they're not going anywhere and people are not going anywhere. This is the last stand, and there were people that spoke, doctors, directly to the Prime Minister, and
you know, I think there's a lot of forgiveness. I think there's a lot of love here. And I think you could even see some of that going your way, a lot of it, if you came to the place where you understood that freedom is what Canadians value. And I don't know how you lost the plot. We're seeing this video that Klaus Schwab is saying that you're part of the World Economic Forum. If that is not true, sir, then let us know. Because Klaus Schwab, Klaus Schwab has named you. And Klaus Schwab is saying that there are plans within our government. We will not stand for it. We are a people of freedom. We do want to own our property. We will not be happy if we do not own our property and if we do not love the land that we are in. And so we ask you, Prime Minister, please pay attention to what's happening. Because these guys have enough money to be here for 2 to 4 years. And guess what? People are also helping me to be here. I got gloves and I got all the gear I need to be here. I got mega boots and I got ski pants on, and I know I look fat, but I'm willing to do that for the country. So I'm not like in all my pictures looking all big, you know, just walking around all like blah. But I'm here to fight. Canadians are not going home. We're standing ground just like biblical epic times. I want you to go to 2 Chronicles 20, Mr. Prime Minister, and read about the battle. God is on our side. I don't know how you betrayed the God of our country, but somehow you have. I need you to stand with us. And if you do that, things will go well for you. But if you do not honor the God of this country and the freedom that is meant to be ours, then there's going to be problems.
She's funny, eh, Sandra? She makes me laugh.
And you, sir, to do what is right. We'll be talking to you later today, live from Ottawa, Parliament Hill. I'm Laurel and Tyler Thompson. Thank you to all of you who are so generous and helping us to be
She's so
here.
funny.
God bless you. Oh, Liz, you got my coffee? Oh, this is Liz. Say hi to Liz. Liz is doing an awful lot of running around while I'm doing all the work. Okay, she's just on the coffee shop. Hey, how are you guys? Love you. Oh, thank you. So we'll say goodbye. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Love you. Say hi to our camera. Oh, hi. We'll get a picture. God bless you. Can get a picture. Can you hit the off button? Say goodbye, but only for now. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay. So, she said, so people bought her full of clothes. She says, I look fat. I told you, she's a Bible person. She believes in God. She talks about the Bible at the end all the time. She makes me laugh. Et donc, elle parle de la Bible tout le temps à la fin de ses TV shows. Elle me fait rire. Ok, qu'est-ce que... Bon, là, on s'en va voir. Quelle heure qu'il y a? 2h30. Ouais, gentille, elle. Sam, sit down, là. Arrête ça. Il fait froid encore là-bas, là. Le monde... Bon, on va voir si Pat a dit quelque chose. Là. C'est correct, ça. Ok, pour ceux qui n'ont pas vu Pat, je vais mettre Pat en attendant. Ça, c'est pas long. Il a dit qu'il a bougé les trucks.
All right, good morning, guys, or afternoon, good evening, whatever you're at, whatever's going on.
Sit down,
just letting you guys know a little update, what's happening. Everything's going on. Oh, hang on. George got a heavy foot. All right, hang on. afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at, whatever's going on. Just letting you guys know a little update, what's happening. Everything's going on. Oh, hang on. George got a heavy foot.
Écoute pas de ça, là.
Alright, hang on. Freedom. Okay, so what a day, holy hell. So this fella over here, that guy, and myself, and Selena, and Cody, and Lilu or whatever, Lolo or whatever, last night till 6:30 in the morning we were moving trucks in. We shuttled trucks, what's that? You got a ticket? Oh.
I paid for a day's rate and you gave me the 8 hours later.
Oh no.
That's alright, don't play it.
That's alright.
Freedom.
Okay, get your mom all packed up, ready to go. We're gonna get you guys over to the house. Thanks, and get Annie all packed up, ready to go. Okay, so we moved trucks in. What did you think we moved last night? 60?
60 to 80.
60 to 80 trucks we moved in the middle of the night last night. We got these guys. I know you guys are messaging me. Things are going wicked, okay? We've got 2 command centers running. We've got people organizing. We're just establishing comms between one end of the truckers right now to the other truckers. We're delegating people right now to look after certain sections, okay? So to those guys that are out there that are thinking, you know, oh, you guys aren't worried about us, or you know, you're leaving us out there, we're getting to you. Promise, hold that line. Hold on, we're moving you guys in spurts. Okay, we're moving you guys in little chunks. We just about got the Sir John A. Macdonald cleared, so we've almost got those guys all in here. We're gonna get everybody moved in as we go, in between shifts, I guess, is what we're doing. We've established comms between trucks and food and fuel. Food, fuel, and showers are going to be established.
Okay, the clone is back.
On how it's been showing
Member for Wellington, Halton Hills.
Mr. Speaker, the government of Ukraine has requested lethal defensive weapons from this government. Many of our allies, including...
Okay, I don't care about that.
Now, truckers, those that are out there, you have showers at the Holiday Inn
in the United
at
States, the United Kingdom,
Queen
Poland,
Street.
and the Czech Republic all have granted this request.
We have 402 Queen Street. I have 4 rooms here that are established for those truckers that need showers. There's a restaurant here. I've opened a tab, or I'm going to go in and open a tab so you guys can get fed. But you need to bring your ID with you, so that I can make sure that food is being delegated to truckers and truckers only. What an amazing freaking day. It's awesome. It's been fun, hectic. We're trying to get in and out, but it's all running smooth like a well-oiled machine. The rumor about the guy who ran a barricade, shut up. He never ran no barricade. Shut that up right now. He was trying to get out to go and get something to get his wife and him to a hotel, and the police overreacted, and all they did was the police blocked him on one end and blocked him on the other, and he said, what the hell's going on? Okay, so those that are saying, oh, this guy blew a barricade, shut your mouths. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're not even here. Okay, we are here. No police and riot gear anywhere. None of that shit. Stop the goddamn bloody rumors. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. We're working. We just came from the war room. Command center. We're not calling it a war room. We came from the command center. Just got our orders and what we got to do right now. George and I have a small window to get our crew out of the rooms so that these guys in the trucks that are on the road right in front of me, you can see them. They're all right up, all the way down, as far as I can see. Okay? So I've established a little bit of a base camp for them here. So they've got, or we have established a base camp for these guys in this small section. That being said, the guys that are left on the Sir John A. Macdonald, we will get to you and move you. Those guys that are out at the farm, that are sitting there, we're coming. We're coming to get you. We just need to get situated where we're at. Now, truck drivers, if you're listening and you're on and you're watching, this is the plan. Unity, love, light, and peace. In the unity section, this is what you're going to do. Every half hour for 10 minutes, you're blowing horns. Every 30 minutes, you're blowing your horns for 10. Every 30 minutes, horns for 10. So, what time is it now? You got 2 minutes, truckers. 2 minutes. Horns blow for 10 minutes. Then you're done. Then at the top of the hour, horns blow 10 minutes. We want 10 minutes of horns every half hour. Okay? Let's show these guys that we are unified and that we're doing this. That being said, what else did I miss? Mechanics. Mechanics are sitting at the Ark Hotel. If you need a mechanic, they're sitting at the Ark. Get yourselves into the mechanics if you need some work done, or get a message into the mechanics. What we have right now is we've got groups of people that are being delegated certain street sections, and then you're going to delegate. We got guys with fuel that are going around. He's just getting his alternator. One guy is getting his alternator fixed right now. He's getting the alternator fixed. Once his alternator's changed, he's got another 1,000 liters of fuel that he's going to come by and top everybody up. He has permission to move in and out of everybody. Okay, so fuel is coming. That being said, George and I have to move and get things going. Remember, key to this, every half hour for 10 minutes. Horns, half hour, 10 minutes. That's it. What else you got to say?
Let's get our stuff done.
We got to get our shit done. We got to get situated where we're going now. And truckers, you'll have 2 rooms. I have 4 right now, but there'll be 2 rooms delegated just for you guys. Okay? That being said, I got to jump off. We got to get unpacked. We got to get all our shit packed up and get out of here. So I'm going to make sure that there are 2 rooms delegated for you guys. All right? Love you guys. Things are going so wicked. Everybody's getting along great. Look at these guys. We're just loving this life right now. Hey guys, we're loving it. This is so much fun. We have all of Ottawa gridlocked right now. Hey guys.
Well, yeah, it can be by YouTube. Just don't say anything of the sort. They know. People know.
Okay, I gotta go before it gets really loud. But this is so much fun. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Cheers.
You don't need to say stuff like that. People know. Okay, I'm gonna... So that was packed. Trying to get something here. Well, let's check what else I can find before I let you go, because I'm quite tired. Quite fed up of all this. It's gonna be a long thing. Okay, where was I here? Let's just check. I have something good to show you. So yeah, I understand. Oh, Emash.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yep. Gift cards.
People are Canadians are amazing.
Yeah, they're giving gift.
We've been the peacekeepers all along, right? We're gonna keep it that way. But we're not the pushovers.
They're bringing food to the truckers.
We'll keep the peace, but we're not getting locked on.
Hold the line.
Hold the line, absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna try to get those back as soon as I can.
I'll pack his back.
You guys use them as long as the truckers get what they need.
Yeah.
You guys do what you have to.
Is there any, like, bags?
Fuck.
Like nationwide movement and global. So don't for 1 second think that you can treat us like we're some small little minority group. You also said you're out there to support protesters.
Yeah, told you he's gonna get off Turtle. Here we go.
Movements that were riots, that were aggravated assaults, that were attacks on elderly people, that were all paid by open society by no other than Mr. Soros. You know this. You took a knee, but you won't stand with the hardworking people here in Canada. You won't stand with the blue-collar workers that keep this economy running. So you're going to tell me that you'd rather have a paid
Trudeau, Robert. C'est un clown.
Group like Antifa and BLM that are only in there for a political campaign to support them. But when you see hard-working, everyday Canadian citizens who just want to go to work, who just want to make sure that their family's fed and make sure they have a roof over their head, and you're going to sit there and tell us you support this, or you don't support this, you're absolutely, you're an idiot, okay? You're an idiot. The people that you need to be behind and backing are these blue-collar workers, are these hard-working Canadians that put food on their table for their families, that provide for everybody, and their taxes are paid. So these people should get some recognition. But no, you want to say somewhere else because you don't want to support a fringe group. You're so ridiculously retarded. And for those people out there that are believing CNN and trying to get CBC. Sorry guys, we're just doing some adjusting here. We're just getting a command center all set up. Hang on, you're taking the table. You're taking the table, bro. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. We got snowplows, we got movers, we got shakers, we got bakers, we've got everything and anything going on right now that could be happening. That being said, everybody's working together, okay? If Trudeau wants to sit there and say what he wants to say, let him. He looks more stupid every minute that he lets his mouth flap. Yep. And when you know, he's gone. Wow. And then they just froze me and jammed me.
Right there. White and red.
White and red.
White and red with nothing under.
And as soon as they went over, it was jammed.
Sorry?
Yep, serious.
Okay, it's those guys blocking the Wi-Fi and things.
Okay.
Spot them. Wait a minute.
Wow. Didn't take them long, eh? Anyways, that's enough I'm going to say right now.
Yeah,
just know.
It's going right down now.
That's right. Okay. So right now, we're just getting established on this. And now we're going to establish link-ups with each truck group. So you got a truck group here. You got a truck group here in between streets. People are delegated to be those liaisons between those guys to get fuel, food, and showers. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I have 2 showers available. Room address is 402 Queen Street, and the rooms are available. The front desk guys know. I want to give a shout out to the Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn in Ottawa, downtown, 402 Queen Street. You guys are the bomb. You guys have tolerated everybody there. We've controlled that room, that area, very peacefully. We've held that ground for this whole time, and we have worked with you guys side by side. Thank you so much to the Holiday Inn. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to go to the Holiday Inn at 402 Queen Street, type in the Google Internet button machine, and send them all the love that you can. Those guys did phenomenal. They have done the most phenomenal work I have ever seen anybody do in my life. They worked hard, they've provided, and they're understaffed and overbooked. So good job to them. Is that one too many yet, George, or what?
No, because we can put mattresses here and there too, right? So,
Okay.
yeah, we got people coming. We got 2 cars. We're good.
Okay.
Coffee table for the one room there. Cool, man.
Okay. Right on. Right on. Right on. This is all coming together like friggin' clockwork, guys. We've got 2 command centers that are already established in Ottawa for the guys up in the big rooms, for the convoy guys. Our guys, we're getting to you. We're getting food to you. We're getting fuel to you. We're getting everybody situated right now as we speak. I got to run from this center where I'm at right now in an undisclosed location for now, so that we can establish everything we've got here. Once we've got it established here, then we can start doing recons and moves. We moved in 80 trucks last night in the middle of the night. It was so cool. We get out to the Sir John A. Macdonald and we start knocking on trucks to get people awake. We're knocking on them. All of a sudden, the fog rolls in off the Ottawa River. Fog rolls in, and it was right foggy. And we just moved them all so quiet, away from the police. Moved them off slowly, slowly, slowly. And then we got them lined up down the end, and we just rolled like turtle pace all the way down to the highway. No Jake brakes, no big burps on the engine, no horns, no nothing. And then we got to the 417, and we crept along the 417. And then we got to Kent Street and went, and we jammed up Kent Street. It's an amazing thing, guys. This is so much fun. I'm not kidding. I'm having the time of my life. I have never thought that something like this would be fun, peaceful, enjoyable, and actually almost comical. So I can't stop laughing because it's so awesome. There are still trucks that are blocked, yes, but we are getting them in. To the guys out into the other that are at the farm, there's 2,000 pounds worth of food that have been brought. There's people making meals. Anybody that's in between the Queen end and the other end by Wellington and Elgin, go to 302 Coventry Street. 302 Coventry Street. There's a base camp established. I will be heading there within the next couple hours. I'm going to go to base camp and we'll establish what needs to be done at base camp. Right now, we're just getting everybody coordinated to where they need to be in their established areas. That being said, I'm going to jump off. We're going to get things going. I got to get people parked in here. I got to get this place secured down. So that being said, have a good day, guys. I'll be back on later this afternoon, and we'll roll this like a well-oiled machine that it is. Great job, everybody out there. Hold the lines, hold your spots, hold where you're going, what you're doing, and just have fun. Just have fun, man. Be peaceful. Don't forget, horns every half hour for 10 minutes. On the bottom half of the hour, on the top half of the hour. 10 minutes. Let them go. Hold them hard, guys. Love yous. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, Sandra. He's so funny, Pat. He makes me laugh. Well, again, the guys. There was I want to hear what he has to say about that truck. Hold on a second. Stupid Facebook. Why is it spit? I missed the beginning. So let's start. Let's restart with Pat because I missed a minute and I missed part of something because Sam wanted something. So let's recap. Let's re-listen so we can recap properly what he's saying. It's all positive, though. It's all positive.
I'm just got situated. Hey guys, all right. Well, some good news, great news, and some more even amazing news. So, just want to let you know. Oh, we're a little dirty here. Hang on. Hey guys, all right. Well, some good news, great news, and some more even amazing news. So, just want to let you know. Oh, we're a little dirty here. Hang on. There, that's a little better. Now we're a little cleaner. Okay, so we need to start establishing some framework here I've just got situated in a secure location. We're all good to go on my end. We're getting everybody ready to go. So where we can leapfrog out from where we're at. Guys, I can't get over how friggin' amazing this is. The police last night, we've got videos of it. The police were carrying hot food in to the truck drivers. So to the Ottawa Police Services, Durham Police Services, London Police Services, Toronto Police Services, to all the police services that are out to help, thank you so much. You know, you guys did an amazing job last night, and you showed some real good compassion for these guys that are here. Understand, we are exercising our right to a peaceful protest, and we are peaceful. Mr. Fancy Socks, you just went ahead and
good night.
You just went ahead and tried to
thank
say
you.
that we're some
Okay, so he says, I think he says
You're
the
so
London
wrong.
police too. I want to check.
This is an absolute nationwide movement and global. So don't for 1 second think help. Thank you so much. Carrying hot food in to the guys that can't get over how friggin' amazing.
Okay, so the police, I showed you the police before. They were waving at Laura. Not all are bastard like the one yesterday. Now he's saying the Durham, the Toronto, I think London police, that he brought hot food to the truckers.
This is the police last night. We've got videos of it. The police were carrying hot food in to the truck drivers. So to the Ottawa Police Services, Durham Police Services, London Police Services, Toronto Police Services, to all the police services that are out to help, thank you so much. You know, you guys did an amazing job last night, and you showed some real good compassion for these guys that are here. Understand, we are exercising our right to a peaceful protest, and we are peaceful. Mr. Fancy Socks, you just went ahead and tried to say that we're some fringe minority group. You're so wrong. This is an absolute nationwide movement and global. So don't for 1 second think that you can treat us like we're some small little minority group. You also said you were out there to support protesters. You were out there to support BLM and movements that were riots, that were aggravated assaults, that were attacks on elderly people, that were all paid by open societies by no other than Mr. Soros. You know this. You took an E, but you won't stand with the hardworking people here in Canada. You won't stand with the blue-collar workers that keep this economy running. So you're going to tell me that you'd rather have a paid agitating group like Antifa and BLM that are only in there for a political campaign to support them. But when you see hard-working, everyday Canadian citizens who just want to go to work, who just want to make sure that their family's fed and make sure they have a roof over their head, and you're going to sit there and tell us you support this, you don't support this. You're absolutely you're an idiot, okay? You're an idiot. The people that you need to be behind and backing are these blue-collar workers, are these hard-working Canadians that put food on their table for their families, that provide.
I told you, Pat would have a cow or two when he hears about the press conference. I told you, it's so funny. You know why that clone said a fringe minorities? Because that's code, so get up, zombie people, get together. Oh, Pat is so funny. I told you he's gonna have a cow or two. I think he had 2 cows, maybe 3.
For everybody, and their taxes are paid. So these people should get some recognition. But no, you want to say you're somewhere else because you don't.
Attends, mais je vais fermer. Ah, tu peux me l'envoyer. Discord est fermé, Sandra. Merci. Mel, excuse, je me mélange. Ok, Mel, merci. Envoie-moi les. Discord est fermé, y a pas de problème. Vas-y.
You don't want to support a fringe group. You're so ridiculously retarded. And for those people out there that are believing
You're an idiot.
CNN and trying to get CNN or not CNN, CBC. Sorry guys, we're just doing some adjusting here. We're just getting the command center all set up. Hang on, you're taking the table. Taking the table, bro. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. We got snowplows, we got movers, we got shakers, we got bakers, we got everything and anything going on right now that could be happening. That being said, everybody's working together. Okay? If Trudeau wants to sit there and say what he wants to say, let him. He looks more stupid every minute that he lets his mouth flap. And when do you know a politician is lying? He's gone. Wow. And then they just froze you down me.
White and red.
White and red.
White and red with that in there.
And as soon as they went over, it was jammed.
Sorry?
Yeah, serious.
Okay, it's those guys blocking the Wi-Fi and things.
Okay. Wow. Didn't take them long, eh? Anyways, that's enough.
See, Pat was telling the truth, and they froze him. I told you. They're really afraid of this guy, okay? Because he is me on the street. It's not good. It's one thing me on the internet, but me on the street, rallying people, not a good thing. We think we get along, me and Pat. He is like me on the street, rallying people, waking up people. So, hey. So, they don't like him. But we do.
I'm going to say right now, just know, that's right, okay? So, right now, we're just getting established on this end. Now we're going to establish link-ups with each truck group. So you got a truck group here, you got a truck group here in between streets. People are delegated to be those liaisons between those guys to get fuel, food, and showers. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I have 2 showers available. Room address is 402 Queen Street, and the rooms are available. The front desk guys know. I want to give a shout out to the Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn in Ottawa, downtown, 402 Queen Street. You guys are the bomb. You guys have tolerated everybody there. We've controlled that room, that area, very peacefully. We've held that ground for this whole time, and we've worked with you guys side by side. Thank you so much to the Holiday Inn. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to go to the Holiday Inn at 402 Queen Street, type it into the Google Internet button machine, and send them all the love that you can. Those guys did phenomenal. They have done the most phenomenal work I have ever seen anybody do in my life. They worked hard, they provided, and they're understaffed and overbooked. So good job to them. Is that one too many yet, George, or what?
No, because we can put mattresses here and there too, eh? So,
okay. Okay. Okay, right on. Right on. Right on. This is all coming together like friggin' clockwork, guys. We've got 2 command centers that are already established in Ottawa for the guys up in the big rooms, for the convoy guys. Our guys, we're getting to you, we're getting food to you, we're getting fuel to you, we're getting everybody situated right now as we speak. I gotta run from this center where I'm at right now in an undisclosed location for now, so that we can establish everything we've got here. Once we've got it established here, then we can start doing recons and moves. We moved in 80 trucks last night in the middle of the night. It was so cool. We get out to the Sir John A. McDonald and we start knocking on trucks to get people awake. We knocking on them, all of a sudden the fog rolls in off the Ottawa River. Fog rolls in and it's right foggy. And we just moved them all so quiet, away from the police. Move them off slowly, slowly, slowly. And then we got them lined up down the end, and we just rolled like turtle pace all the way down the highway. No shake brakes, no big burps on the engine, no horns, no nothing. And then we got to the 417, and we crept along the 417. And then we got to Kent Street and went, and we jammed up Kent Street. It's an amazing thing, guys. This is so much fun.
A moving truck in the night.
I'm having the time of my life. I have never thought that something like this would be fun, peaceful, enjoyable, and actually almost comical. So, I can't stop laughing because it's so awesome. There are still trucks that are blocked, yes, but we are getting them in. to the guys out into the other that are at the farm. There's 2,000 pounds worth of food that have been brought. There's people making meals. Anybody that's in between the Queen end and the other end by Wellington and Elgin, go to 302 Coventry Street. 302 Coventry Street. There's a base camp established. I will be heading there within the next couple hours. I'm going to go to base camp and we'll establish what needs to be done at base camp. Right now, we're just getting everybody coordinated to where they need to be in their established areas. That being said, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to get things going. I'm going to get people parked in here. I got to get this place secured down. So that being said, have a good day, guys. We'll be back on later this afternoon, and we'll roll this like a well-oiled machine that it is. Great job, everybody out there. Hold the lines, hold your spots, hold where you're going, what you're doing, and just have fun. Just have fun, man. Be peaceful. Don't forget, horns every half hour for 10 minutes. On the bottom half of the hour, on the top half of the hour. 10 minutes. Let them go. Hold them hard, guys. Love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, so they're getting organized. And I'm telling you, when Pat gets organized, things will change. Now, he said there are 2,000 pounds of food. Il a dit qu'il y avait 2000 livres de nourriture à la ferme où il y a les trucks. Il dit qu'il a bougé. He's sleeping now. He talked all morning. For now, he's sleeping. About time. All this racket. Cannot sleep with all this fucking racket. Poor Sam. Because you missed him. Was there? Check Sam. Sam is sleeping. I almost fall asleep too. Okay. He doesn't live in a cage. He lives free in the house. Non, mais comme je dis, c'est tout fait pour réveiller le monde. Et ça, on va rentrer ici, là. Je vais faire un refresh, là. On va tourner ici, là. Je suis fatiguée, moi. Occuper ici. Okay, so I said this bridge has been updated to be closed until February 6. My friend. J'ai dit ici que le pont ici est updaté, qui va être fermé jusqu'au 6 février. Donc, 6 février, c'est quand? C'est dimanche prochain. Fait que là, ils ont vu le writing on the wall. C'est ça que ça veut dire. Ils ont vu là, que là, ils bougeront pas de là. C'est ça que ça veut dire. Là, je vais voir qu'est-ce qu'ils disent. 11 minutes de délai, ils disent. Ils sont dans le chemin ahead. Typical traffic. I'm not so sure about that. They're closing new streets here. It seems that they opened this one. Oh dear, I don't know. It's not even on the map. Look. There's no information about this one. Very interesting. Voyez ici, là, il n'y a aucune information. C'était une ligne. On n'a plus rien. Fatigué en tabarnak. Quelle heure qu'il est, toi, Laces? Ouais. Bon, celui-là fermé jusqu'au 4. 4, c'est quand? Quel jour qu'on est aujourd'hui? On est lundi. Jusqu'à vendredi. Ouais, mais regarde celle-là. Là. Vous voyez là comment ils sont en train de tout fermer le moi, d'après moi, là, ils sont en train de tout fermer là, dans ce coin-là. Là. Oui, tout fermé. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Bon, Mel a dit qu'elle m'a envoyé des vidéos. On va checker ce que Mel m'a envoyé. Ok. C'est des petites vidéos là. TikTok, je sais pas trop quoi là. Checker ici là. Merci Mal. Oh, je suis en train de. Je suis bien fatiguée encore. Bon. Ça c'est un gars qui parle avec la police. On va écouter là. Merci Mel.
I'm down here with one of the officers in Ottawa. How's it been?
It's been good, man. Peaceful. We're in a great mood.
That's what I'm talking about.
Always supportive of people exercising their democratic right to peacefully protest.
Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.
See?
I'm down here with one of the officers in Ottawa. How's it been?
It's been good, man. Peaceful. We're in a great mood.
That's what I'm talking about.
Always supportive of people exercising their democratic right to peacefully protest.
Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.
See? It's one guy. Okay, and where's the other one? This one.
And having a good time. They've been getting their point across, and you know what? It's a beautiful city that we're in, and they can't ignore all of this, right?
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Oh God, it's got to be proper full screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm down here with a police officer in Ottawa. How you doing today?
Doing great.
How's it been down here?
Nothing but good. People are super good. The truckers have been having a good time. They've been getting their point across, and you know what? It's a beautiful city that we're in, and they can't ignore all of this, right?
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
I have footage too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm down
Ouais,
here with a
je dis
police
que c'est
officer
un
in Ottawa. How
peaceful.
you doing today?
Doing great.
How's it been down here?
Nothing but good. People are super good. The truckers have been having a good time. They've been getting their point across, and you know what? It's a beautiful city that we're in, and they can't ignore all of this, right?
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Well, I think it was one of for our team because it says they cannot ignore all of this. That means that he's on our side. I'm going to show you this one before I let you go. I'm tired. I'm going to have to shut this down for a while. Okay, this is Laura talking to someone, and then the police pass by, and then Start waving at Laura.
You have to be very smart. I tell people it is dangerous not to be informed. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it is.
It is. So it's our job. It's every single one of our jobs.
Did you see? I was doing the dishes and I had to rewind myself. And I thought, hey, that's true. Look, here, this guy has 2 thumbs up. Look, one here, one there. They're all going to wave at her. See? Thumbs up, wave, wave, wave. See, they're not all bastards like the guy yesterday in the fucking car. On va la regarder encore. Puis elle a vu ça, elle a parlé avec ce monsieur-là, puis là, elle a vu ça, puis elle n'en revenait pas. Elle a dit, tu vois-tu, ils ont dit bonjour. Tu vois-tu? Ça, c'est la Toronto Police. C'est la police de Toronto. Vous avez vu comment ils sont gentils, eux autres? Comme je dis, le monde voit la vérité des choses, là. Le monde voit la vérité des choses, là. Là, il peut dire toutes les menteries qu'il voudra comme à l'habitude à la télévision, mais le monde sait la vérité des choses. Lui, il n'a pas 1 pouce, il a 2 pouces. Fait que lui, il a l'air d'être pour ça en tabarnak. Bon, là-dessus, je vais revenir à soir. Là, je vais me reposer. J'ai plus de voix anyway. So, I want to thank you everybody for joining. And thank you everybody that support my work. Merci tout le monde. Je vais revenir plus tard à soir. Merci à tout le monde qui supporte mon travail. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Oui, ça me dit bonjour aussi.